we gather, not just for a game of footy, but instead for a celebration of something more. Of hardship, of resilience, of camaraderie, and the simple joys that bind us together as players of this great game. This is more than a game of football. This is the Division 12 Reserves, where the toughest battles are fought.
Right, give me the green whistle. Great heavens.
Where the heart of our community beats the loudest. In times of trial, we find strength in unity. In the humble delight of shared moments and cheeky pints. Just as chalky milk refreshes the body after a tough match of footy, the bonds we form on and off the field rejuvenate the spirit. Here, at Argana Park, legends are born, not from grand stadiums, but instead from the grassroots. Today, as the Elizabeth Eagles and the Lockleys Demons take to the field, we remember that every pass, every tackle and every goal is a testament to our collective spirit. It's in the shared laughter, the post-game traditions and the unwavering support that we find strength. This friendly match is more than a contest. It's a tribute to those who play for the love of the game and the community that stands behind us all. Through every challenge, we come together as one, united by our passion and our unshakable belief in one another. Whether it's a crucial play on the field or a moment of crisis off it, we know we can always count on one another. So, let the game begin. Let the cheers ring out. Let the chocolate milk flow. And let us celebrate the Div 12 Ressies.
And g'day guys, and welcome to the next instalment of the biggest game of Div 12 Ressies ever. So what a lovely night we got here. It's absolutely perfect. We've got a big crowd rolling in, and I'm very lucky to be joined with some great guests here. Haz, welcome back, mate, from last year. Good to see you. Matty Johns as well, special comments from last year as well, and Hef from the Keeper League podcast, guys. Welcome.
Thank you for having us. It's going to be a good night. Second instalment of the biggest game. Going to be a ton of fun, and going to have a bit of a muck about.
Beautiful, beautiful. Who are you looking forward to most seeing, Johnsy?
I'm probably looking forward to seeing Aaron Gox from last year. He really turned it on. Got a couple of touches here and there, but you know there's plenty of pedigree out there. Bernie Vince and especially Tom Jonas coming in late was good to see.
And Hef, your first time, mate. So tell us what you're excited about and what made you want to join in this time.
I was actually at the game last year, had a look, but I think the vibe last year was just like, it was local footy at its best, you know, and tonight is going to be, by the look of things, it's going to be bigger and better. Like the atmosphere walking in, the amount of people, there's lineups already and we're still, you know, an hour away from the game. It's incredible. It's going to be a huge night. Beautiful.
So early predictions for the best on and worst on. I'm pretty much going to call the Nightmare out. He'll be going, he had 0 disposal last year, so I think he'll be a front runner for worst on this year. And for a bit of a sneaky, I reckon big Daniel Motlop for best on for me. Haz?
Now, I know there's quite a few former AFL players, but the great man Prime Train, he's young, he's got good legs on him. I think he's a red hot chance for best on, and I think the great man Goxie, it's his award. He won't let it go. I think he's getting back-to-back worst on ground.
Well, he does look unfitter than ever too, so I think if that could be possible. Johnsy?
Tell you what, we had this conversation just before. Bernie Vince, absolutely cracking condition. Tell you what, he's ready to turn on show here, and I can't look past. Same with you, Haz. I can't look past Goxie for worst on. Looking absolutely the absolute opposite to Bernie Vince. I can't see him leaving the 50, so it'd be interesting to see. Big day ahead, I think.
I reckon my good mate Will Taylor, I don't think he's had a touch over in Melbourne for the last couple of weeks. I feel like today he's just gonna wind back the clock. I think he's gonna be back to his prime. He's gonna be back in his form. I'm tipping him to get best on today and just to sell a performance to really snap that drought of no touches. I'm with you guys though. I can't go past Goxie for worst on. I think this guy takes pride in being the worst on though. That's the thing. Like, it's his award. He wants to win it, and I think he's going to get it tonight. And we're going to celebrate it like best on ground, I think, as well.
I've got a question for you boys. If Goxie wins tonight, is it only right to change the worst on ground award into his name?
Oh, there we go. We're right amongst it here, aren't we? There we go.
That just shows off the local aspect of it. But should the award be changed to the Goxie Worst on Ground award if he loses tonight?
I couldn't agree more. He's put in some work. I said I've just never seen a man just possess so much unfit attributes to himself. But he walked in before. He's been charming the crowd, old Goxie. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. And like I said, you can't get a better night for footy. Like, there is not one bit of wind out here at all. Like, this grass here, Elizabeth Oval, is as good as the MCG. And for some guys out here, this is their chance to play on the MCG. So, yeah, beautiful. All right, done.
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Go to better sleep at 40 Winks.
We've come a long way since slipping one of these in the barbie was considered fancy. Look at Nate chucking a Singapore chili crab on the new Weber Q. Check out Charlie sizzling up beef sautés on hers.
And Poppy over there perfecting a pavlova.
And that's tea time. Ooh, slow-cooked balsamic glazed lamb shanks. Feed your curiosity with the new Weber Q.
Welcome back from the ad break, ladies and gentlemen. I am down here pre-game with the two skippers, the skipper of Elizabeth Stray and the skipper of Lockleys, Checkers. Boys, big game tonight, second instalment of the biggest game of Ressies. How are we feeling?
Fantastic. I can't believe you just said the word Stray and skipper in the same sentence. Never thought I'd hear that. Crazy to think of. To be fair, it's probably crazy to say Checkers and skipper in the same sentence too. Blokes with no leadership, skippering their old junior clubs. But it's shaping up to be a great night. Obviously, sun's setting down, the lights have come on, people are piling into the oval, there's plenty of activations going on. I'm seeing a Mr. Whippy van that's got my name all over it. We've got Chocky Milks have already gone into the mouth behind plenty. Red Bulls are in the rooms, I'm getting stuck into a few of them. Barbecue Adelaide cooking up a feast, so I think maybe we might go ice cream first, maybe a little cheeky chicken burger afterwards. And then obviously this live stream brought to you by 40 Winks. It's going to be a ripper. I can't wait to watch it back tomorrow. But if you're tuning in right now, geez, it should be a ripper. Hopefully the footy's up to standards as well.
Look, the footy's not going to be up to standards, check. We know that. But mate, great night. I think the rain's going to hold off, which I'm really excited about. Some clean footy, not wet. Look, everything's going on. There's a hot donut van back there, coffee as well. I'm thinking that'll be a bit of me. So yeah, really excited and cannot wait.
Now, there's definitely a lot of talent on either team. Are there any special matchups or rivalries coming into tonight's match?
We had one brewing, and it was going to be Mitch Robinson and Bailey McKay, but unfortunately, late breaking news, Mitch Robinson's done his string, won't be playing tonight, but I have brought in a big recruiter, Tom Jonas, so I don't know if Basil's allowed to go get stuck into TJ because the rivalry wasn't there to begin with, but I'm looking forward to the battle between the Shepmates, the twin brothers. Miles has been getting stuck into Archie all day because he's played VFL and Archie hasn't. I've got Archie at Lockleys, so I've recruited the Ressie. You got the ones player, and I don't think ones player is going to work well out here tonight.
Shay?
Look, there's a lot of rivalries coming out. I'm liking the look of Jared versus Prime Train. Jared's been talking a little bit. We know how good Prime Train is, but another one, I reckon, it's going to be Willie Taylor and the right hamstring he's got, because it's not good. It's really, really bad. We'll see how he goes, but might have to call a super sub in at quarter time because it might not get through.
Now, there's a lot going on around the ground, pre-game, at quarter time, half time. Can you tell us a little bit about the activations going on today?
Yeah, so I mentioned a few before. Obviously, there's a lot of food trucks around here. Barbecue Adelaide cooking up a feast. We've got dairy farmers with a tent handing out 4,000 cartons of chocolate milk, so make that 3,999 because I've already had one. We're going to be doing... Well, Triple M are down here as well, broadcasting, but I mean, that'll cease soon because the boys got to come play in the game. But really, there's just going to be torps. There's going to be real poor quality football. There's going to be roaming Has running out on the ground at every opportunity to come pester someone with some harassment of the good sort. Hopefully it's directed at Shrey, not me. But yeah, no, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to get stuck in. I'm going to put the boots on in a sec, and it's all going to sink in that we're finally playing. And I know The Nightmare's running around like a crazy man because he's been organising all this on the ground while we've been over in Melbourne. So it'd be good for him to get a breather. And by breather, I mean him puffing his guts out in the forward pocket making leads.
And that has been the two captains of tonight's game. Back to you guys in the booth.
Here down at Argana Park for the Elizabeth vs Lockleys, the biggest game of Div 12 Ressies Take 2, and I'm joined with two great gentlemen, Matty Johns and Ryan Heff. Welcome, lads.
G'day, thanks for having us.
Thanks for inviting us down, Bray.
Beautiful. How good's it being here? We're just chatting just off air before. Teams are just having their warm-ups now. There's kids everywhere, parents everywhere to celebrate a good cause.
Yeah, definitely. Bit of a big story in not just South Australian media, but probably national media. The Elizabeth Eagles and how they're going this season, and it's going to be a good event for the community down here. Good for the footy club, but also as well, I feel like it's going to be a cracking game of footy today.
Well, I think considering last year was a bit of a whitewash, Johnsy, with the PAC versus Lockleys. It was, I think it was nearly 10, 12 goals in the end, the final result. I think, looking at the team list here, I think it's going to be quite a close game.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at some of the pedigree out there, and not just local products, but some VFL, AFL sort of experience out there. I think the boys have come to play. Just talking to a few of them recently.
Yes, it's funny. It's all fun and games when it's before the game.
Yeah.
But when they're out there, there's obviously when the crowd's cheering you on, your fans and family are around. You want to put your best foot forward.
Absolutely. It is, and we kind of mentioned this before, but it is almost like a grand final atmosphere out here. It's it's like a grand final atmosphere out here, and it's going to be for some of these players, it's one of the biggest events. But we do have Haz out on the oval at the moment, so has got a few words to say. So we might cross to him now and see what he's got to say.
Okay, we are down here out on the oval with the Nightmare, Matty Knight. You are the man behind the scenes this whole game. You've done all the work. How excited are you?
Yeah, the stress has probably just left maybe 5 minutes ago. So as soon as people start getting off the oval, I'll be in game mode. But had one kicked it straight over Coz's head, so probably a sign of things to come. But the commentary box, the boys look very, very good in there. So shout out to the boys, and looking forward to it. Just keep coming to me, mate. It's going to be a great night. The crowd's already building. I think we're going to beat next year the way we're going, but it's also probably a bit more chaos.
Now, I want you to give me your prediction for not only best on ground, but worst on ground as well.
Yeah, best on is tough. I think there'll be a few. There'll be a few bags this year, which there weren't last year. I think Prime Train still might get best on. I think Aaron Gotts. I don't think it can get much worse. So I think Goxie's going to get worst on. He's a star. Human.
Matty Knight. We're going to go for a little bit of a roam around, see who else we can talk to. I see the great man Andy Munro. Mail Day Friday. We're here with Andy Munro. Andy, did you play last year?
I didn't play last year, so it's all new to me. Starting in the back pocket, so hopefully get a few kick-ins.
Now, donning the Eagles kit, I know you have a lot of Guernseys at home. Where does this one rank with all the Guernseys you've got at home?
It's right up there in terms of match forms, in terms of significance. Not many greater players have worn jumpers like this.
Oh.
So, it's right up there. One of the best Eagles jumpers. I don't have a Harley Reid yet, so this will do.
Now, even though you weren't at the game last year, this is the second instalment of the biggest game. What do you think of the turnout so far and the community aspect of it?
It's actually unreal. I didn't expect this. I reckon it's really taken a step up from last year. So elite, good organisation by everyone, I reckon.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, Hal.
There's Andy Munro. We got right behind the camera the great man, Will Taylor, rocking the Clubby Sports merch. Will, you haven't gotten the ball much over the last couple of weeks. Yet to get on the board. Is tonight your night?
Look, I could reminisce about the past all I want has, but it's the present we worry about. Tonight, under lights, Lockleys v Elizabeth, I'm keen. If I kick a goal, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I'll be stoked.
No, not if, you will.
I will.
Yes.
I will kick a goal. That's
that.
positive words.
Now, of course, this is the second instalment of the biggest game. Do you think this is going to be bigger and better than last year? We already see a pretty solid turnout, but the game's not starting for another half an hour.
Tell you what, the sponsors have really helped drive lots of people to Elizabeth. I know it's a little bit further out from the city than what it was last year, but still heaps of numbers. Like, very thankful for everyone that comes down tonight. People who came down last year as well, we were very thankful for that. It's great to see the community out. Friday night, everyone enjoying the footy.
Love that. Thank you, Will Taylor.
Thank you.
We're going to keep going, see who else we can find. Anybody else down here? I see the big man wearing the number 111, Jared Davis. He's been playing this season for Wattle Park, and now he's coming over to Adelaide to play in the second edition of the biggest game. How you feeling, mate?
Nervous, but what a turnout. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Now, can you explain to me what's happened over the past couple of weeks? You have got an injury that you are playing through tonight.
Yeah, so I hurt my ankle, a bit of ligament damage a few weeks ago, and then decided, you know what's a really good idea? If I just keep playing.
Yeah, I love that.
So a bit of pain management, can't kick on my right foot, so it's left foot again all day today.
Now, there's a matchup you're looking out for, a man you're going after. Can you tell me who that is and what your plans are for tonight?
I don't want to reveal my plans too much, just in case he's got some spies watching.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Prime Train, I am going to take him out.
I love that.
I'm like 1v1 in every single contest. I'm like this to him, just
yes.
This all game, just
That's
right
what we're
here.
looking for.
And I'm going to win every one-on-one battle, probably have 40 and kick 10 on him.
Love that. Thank you, Jara. We're going to keep going, see some more of this. Oh, I see the captain of the Eagles, the Elizabeth Eagles, the great man, Schraderade. He's over here. Shrey, how you feeling? Obviously, second edition of the biggest game.
Yes, mate.
Huge occasion, big turnout already.
Yeah.
Great sponsors for the event. How you feeling?
It's cold. It's actually really cold.
It is cold.
Lucky I got one of the boys sorted me the sleeves out, but it's still really cold. Hopefully when I run around a bit in the guts, inside what I'm starting the guts today.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit warmer.
It's going to be good fun.
It's cold. The fingers are stinging already. If you can see, the fingers are not good right now, but we'll be good to go.
Now, predictions for yourself?
I think I'm going to have 12 touches and kick 1 goal 4.
1 goal 4?
Yeah,
You're not backing yourself?
No, I think I'm going to have a stinker. I think I'm a stinker.
Okay. Let's go. I believe in you. Thanks, Trey.
Thanks, Azzy.
The captain of Elizabeth. Now we've seen two big names just run out on the ground. Prime Train and one half of the Shepmates. I don't know where they've disappeared to, so we'll try and get our hands on them and have a good chat with them. I found Prime Train. He's over here, the exhibition player. A lot of people think he's going to be best on ground. He's already warming up pretty hard. With the other Shepmate, they're the two best players in this team. So a lot of pressure on them. Oh, and he's just sprayed that kick. Here he is, the great man, Prime Train. How you feeling, great man?
I feel good. I feel good. I'm excited.
Yep. Now, of course, you weren't here last year.
Yes.
This is the second instalment. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. Still half an hour out from the first bounce, but there is an incredible turnout. Great sponsors. How you feeling?
Yeah, this is good. The work that they've done is incredible. You've got so many people set up. They've got ice creams. They've got Red Bulls. They've got just about anything you get to poke a stick at. So it's good. It's going to be a bit scary if someone kicks a goal and the field gets absolutely mobbed.
It's going to be a big night. Now, this has been a big year for you. You started off the season kicking, was it 8?
Yeah.
And then you had 81 touches, then over to New York and London.
Yeah.
Now you're here in Adelaide playing in Elizabeth.
Yes.
Where does this rank to some of the games you've played so far this year?
Well, right now in terms of atmosphere, it'd be right up next to Phillip Island, which was crazy on Easter Saturday. So this will be right up there, and I think, like you said, there's 30 minutes to go, so I believe that it's going to keep building. I'm really excited to see how many people rock up.
Now, a lot of people that I've talked to have said you're their pick for best on ground tonight.
Oh, really?
How are you expecting yourself to go?
Oh, I don't know, mate. I'll see what happens. I think all we care about is getting the dub, because I don't think these boys have won yet this year. So it'd be really nice, even though it is an exhibition charity game, to get these guys with a 4 points or a W.
Love that. Thank you.
Love you, bro.
Go well tonight.
Love you.
All right. Now, I do see one half of the Shepmates is currently doing media stuff, so we'll have a little bit more of a walk around. We're here with one of the umpires, actually. How you feeling, mate?
Good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, excited?
Great privilege to be out here, you know. Great crowd already. Should be more. Oh.
Is this the biggest game you've ever umpired?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, doing under 16s and under 18s and sometimes different, this is phenomenal. Very, happy to be out here, so.
Who's your pick tonight, Elizabeth or Lockleys?
Not really meant to say much, but if I had to go, I think Elizabeth, maybe Prime, 200 disposals from the sea.
Love that. Thank you, mate. Go well tonight. Have a lot of fun.
Big fan.
All right, here we go. The better half of the Shepmates. How are you feeling, great man?
Good, bro. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Now, of course, you weren't here last year.
No.
This is the second instalment of the biggest game of Ressies.
Yeah.
Great turnout already. How you feeling?
Feeling elite, yeah. Just warmed up with the boys, getting to know the fellas. Obviously got Prime Train on the team. Me and him are good mates, so could be a bit of wax on, wax off, I reckon, with us too. But the crowd's just building, the atmosphere's just building nicely, and hopefully it's bigger than last year.
Now, who's your prediction for best on ground and worst on ground?
Oh, worst on ground. Look, Will Taylor's coming in shocking nick.
Oh wow, yep.
Not only his
He's
stats.
playing on one hamstring.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He's
Yeah.
playing on one hamstring, and even leading in, his stats weren't great. So look, the old dart with Will. Best on. Who knows? Prime, in these easy games, he had 80.
Yourself a chance?
I don't know. I can't get it. I can't get injured, H. So
He's being modest.
I'll be seeking a lot of easy balls tonight.
Now, the hat that I'm wearing tonight, do you want to explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, Mates Label. Yep, the best hats in the game. Me and Archie have gone out and decided to become fashion connoisseurs. So we're making these hats. They look elite. H can't get rid of them.
Oh, no,
Mates Label, Instagram.
Thank you, great man. Go well tonight.
Thanks, H.
Back to you guys in the booth. I'm going to get changed into my Lockleys kit and go have a chat with those boys. But you guys talk a little bit of
Let's
muck
get
for
more
a
Lockleys
little
on
bit.
that side, yeah. And welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed the insight of Roaming Has. He had some pretty good names there, I reckon. The Nightmare,
Prime Train.
the real life Nacho Libre, the Nightmare. Yes, Prime Train. I also saw the Shepmates in there too. So some pretty good names getting around.
Yeah, there's some huge names out there. We're watching a few teams warm up here. We just saw the Nightmare just absolutely spray one way left. I'm hoping that's not an indication of things to come tonight. But
Well, he has been known to uncork the genie. He loves the torp. He doesn't like running, but he likes letting them fly. So who'd you like seeing out there, mate?
There's one name that I actually haven't seen out there having a kick and a catch, and it's Jim Brady. I'm a bit concerned about his knee, but I'm sure he'll be out there soon having a
I've got eyes on him. No, he's out there. He's looking good.
Yeah.
White boots, white shorts.
I
He's
think
looking good out there. Yeah.
I think Jim Brady and Will Taylor are both coming with injury clouds. Will Taylor suspected hamstring, and Jim Brady obviously the long-term knee since under 15 state team. He's been hampered with that by so. No, it'll be interesting to see some good names out there. The guys are warming up. The balls, I'm not sure how many balls they're getting back down the Elizabeth end there. They're pegging a few back there. There's big crowds behind the goals there, which is awesome. The crowd support for the guys here, and especially it's good to see the sea of blue and yellow, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
For their embattled club. We made mention earlier, these guys were nearly folded after famously now losing by 512 points. When they looked like they're after having 40 players walk out in the off season to now fielding a competitive side, and then they get the community all around them today.
I'm not affiliated with the Lockleys or neither football club here tonight, but you guys know a bit about the Lockleys football club. How do you think the matchup's going to go tonight? Do you think it's going to be a bit of a more even contest than we're used to seeing from the Eagles, or especially with the recruits and things like that have come in?
Well, I think you can't go wrong with having Prime training Bernie Vince in the engine room early on, and then you got the Jarman Magic around. So I'm not sure where Big Jars will be around. He'll be up forward or mercuriously. I'm sure as a clearance player, you wouldn't want to stand Jars, would you? Like he would take a couple of twinkle steps, mate. He was brilliant in the AFL, dazzled us for years in there. I was a big Jarman fan. Chauncey?
I'm more interested to see Big Zooks go at it. Local
lad, Steve
Lockleys player. So he's very serious, and I think he'll run a bit of havoc there in the engine room. So that'll be very interesting to see.
But the late get of Tom Jonas, though, I think it can't be underestimated for Lockleys. Like I believe he was brought in to have to be the matchup for Matty Knight. There was the boys in Lockleys were a bit nervous that he may get some form back and could tear the game apart. But I think with Tom Jonas next to him, I don't think Nightmare's getting a kick.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a pretty hard matchup. You've come out a bloke who's playing AFL 12 months ago, coming out to the Div 12 Ressies to line up on the Nightmare. I don't know how I'd fare. I don't know how most people would fare with that sort of matchup, but it's going to be...
And probably one of my favourite guys is just walking past us, JP Drake. I hope we can get the kit for him. Get a cross on him. He's in the yellow track pants. He's ready to go. He's Showtime Drake here, mate. He is Showtime Drake. So I think now we've just been told we've got Harry for another on-field interview. Harry, what have you got there, mate?
He's pretty confident today, playing with his great mate Prime Train. Yep. You weren't here last year. This is the second edition of the biggest game of Ressies. Yep. How pumped are you?
Well, this is just unbelievable. Firstly, the atmosphere. I think there's already 4,000 or 5,000 people here. I can't believe the turnout. So, just a bit of a warm-up then with the boys. We're all feeling good and can't wait to crack in.
Now, talk to your brother about it. I've got an incredible hat on my head.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, this is our new brand called Mates. We're all about experiences with your mates, and we value that as one of life's best treasures. So we thought we'd make a brand about it, and they're awesome hats. So you can go to the website and grab one.
Love that. Predictions for yourself tonight?
Look, I'm going to be floating around the forward line, so I think me and Katie McDonald have already got that synergy sort of going in the warm-up there. So I think Jim Brady's next to me as well. So the three of us will be sort of looking for each other, and hopefully I get on the end of a few.
Awesome. Thank you, mate. Go well tonight.
Cheers, Haz. Cheers.
All right, now we got over here the great man. And we'll get Cookson and Dawson together. They're a dynamic duo. Now, boys, hey, you've been YouTube royalty for a long time. You've taken a little bit of an absence, but now you're back, feeling good. Second game of the biggest game of Ressies. How you feeling?
Yeah, just happy to be here. You know, it's pretty crazy. This many people want to watch old Peacock McDonald over here running around, but no, it's cool to be back. I'm stoked for it.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, as you know, Has. And we're going to be in the same forward line. Cookson, McDonald, Motlop. That just screams goals, so I can't wait to get out there. Hopefully we can get a bit of the pill and slot a couple, that'd be good.
Now, give me your predictions for best on ground and worst on ground tonight.
Geez, hard to go against the Prime for best on. If we don't shut him down, we're in for a long night. Even though I've just left Bernie Vince on the table. And then worst on ground, I don't want to stitch anyone up, but Goxie looks like he's put in a big effort to back it up from last year. Sorry, Goxie, I love you. We've had great camaraderie in the rooms, but needed a little half volley there, and I've gone for Goxie.
That's right.
My predictions, I reckon Arch is looking sharp in the warm-up. The better Shepherd, we got our hands on him. I reckon he's my best on ground. Worst on, if I can avoid that, that's my prediction. I'll be stoked. So, yeah, me avoiding it, even if it's second worst on, I'll be pretty happy.
Love that. Thank you, boys. Go well tonight.
Thank you.
I'm steaming me titties off.
We've got the coach of the Lockleys Demons here, Jordan Sweet. We'll see if we can get an interview. Jordan, can we jump on the stream?
Microphone.
Yes, this is the
Talking
new
about
and
microphone.
improved. What do you think?
Lovely, great addition.
Yeah, love it.
It's
Now,
good.
you're not
Good
playing
pub,
today. You are
Yeah, I might
coaching.
do that. Yep.
Is there any...
Mackenzie, come in, Jed.
Jump in, lads.
We got Jed as well. He's, you know.
Now, big
Much
night for you
Magnus.
boys. You've played AFL football, lots of games. Where does this rank compared to some of your career achievements?
It's pretty high. I mean, look at this crowd. It's huge. Nearly as big as the most sample games I've played at.
Yeah.
So, it's massive. It's an awesome honour, especially do it with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, can you give me your predictions for best on and worst on ground tonight?
I got Gox on worst on. He does look no shape or form to play any side of
Backed
footy.
it up from last year.
Yep, so he'll be here. And then best on, we'll probably, I don't want to say it, but probably Bernie Vince.
Yeah.
I'm going with my man TJ. I reckon
love that.
he's backed up last week KI, so I'm going with him.
Love that. Thank you, lads. Go well tonight.
You
Have a
go
great
well
night.
too.
Thank you.
Big night for you.
And we will send it back to you guys in the commentary box.
Good. Well, thank you again, Haz, for that one. Now the guys are just doing their final warm-ups out there. Geordie Sweet and McKenzie about to send their final address to the boys. Elizabeth doing their final warm-ups down there. I can see Jarman's head polished.
Yes, the lights are really bouncing off.
Ready to go, isn't
yes,
it?
yes,
Isn't it good?
reflecting.
So, now the crowd the last couple of minutes is really drawn in here. It's right around the oval, which is great.
Tell you what, Will Taylor is looking like an absolute coward with that Guernsey on. That is no good. No good.
And anyone that wants to guess what size Guernsey the Nightmare is wearing will get a free Keeper League subscription. I hear. So is anyone that correctly guess?
Slide it in. You know what? I'm looking forward to? How are the captains going to get the troops together? What are they going to say? How are they going to motivate them?
I think it's one of those things where you've just got to tell your team to enjoy the moment. You know, one of those
Absolutely.
things. It's like, what more can you do on such a big occasion like this? You know, you've done all the preparation to get here. You're about to run out to the ground. It's mainly between the ears from now on, I think.
If this doesn't get you up, nothing will.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Honestly, nothing will. These are what these guys. Unfortunately, the D graders never get much limelight. For Lockleys, for example, the D graders play away when all the other grades play home, so they don't get much fanfare. This is their moment in the sun.
Yeah, 100%. And I keep harping on about it, but it is like a grand final atmosphere out there. And you know, grand finals are hard to get to as well. So it's going to be good for both clubs, especially Elizabeth as well, with the story and everything, to have just an occasion like this, a momentous occasion like this, just to get up and about, bit of pride in the Guernsey and all that sort of stuff as well.
Absolutely. We're looking just in front of us now. We've got big Geordie Sweet, the Port Adelaide Ruckman, and coach of Lockleys today. And what a specimen he is.
He's a tall man. It's been a great addition to the power while Soldo was out for a few weeks, and he's obviously got a week off, Port Adelaide. So.
Well, you don't have to be dead to be that stiff. Him not playing, get that. I thought he was good when he was in.
I had no problem with him.
Very
as a Port man, yeah, he was going fine. But,
yeah.
Throw the magnets around, get him out there. chances are he's not taking Checkers' spot tonight because he's got this sewn down. But would be nice to see him out there. But I don't think he's got released for this game.
I feel like that's the only reason Sweety's not playing, because he doesn't have to come against Checkers. I think it might be too much to task for him.
Especially helmet Checkers.
Yeah.
Now, the guy I didn't see in the warm-up for Lockleys, I think he might be trying to save his legs, is Aaron Gox.
Yes.
I didn't see him out there. Did you guys see him out there?
I saw him getting a sausage before, but that's about it.
Yes, he's been walking around with double chocolate milks since I got here at 4 o'clock. He's been double parked with chocolate milk since then, and he's just a specimen of a man.
He is very funny man.
Very funny man.
Yes. Those what was the stitch up back in the day, and there was the stitch up, and there was another one that he did. He also featured in. This is a pretty funny story about Goxie. He featured in that Telstra advert. You know, the one the bus breaks down? Yeah. And I think at the start he's kicking a tyre, and if you go on YouTube you can view the full version and he's in it. But when it goes to the TV cut, he doesn't make the cut. So he's actually he's been cut out of this advert. Yeah, it's crazy.
having a beer with him last year after the game, he was telling me his actually day-to-day job is a courier driver down in Queensland. He plays rugby league down there.
Yep.
He gave me an insight of his life, and he I think he did a little show at the Wattle pub last night.
Yeah, okay.
Down, so
impromptu
a comedy show. Yes, he's from all reports, very funny man. John, do you think you've seen a bit of his work?
I
You
did.
were there last year, I think.
I'm a massive advocate for the Gok man. I didn't get a chance to head down last night, so but from all reports, it was a pretty good show. So next time he's in town, I can absolutely recommend. And they are piling in here in the northern suburbs. So if you are in the area, text your mates and get down here.
Beautiful. No, it's there's been big sponsorship coming here too. I think Barnesy from Adelaide Barbecues too. He's put some cash in too. He's on the Guernseys. We cross over. They can cross over to the Oval here. We got Dairy Farmers.
Yep.
Smack bang on the middle of the Oval there. It's spectacular on the sponsors printing. It's great to see some clubs and both clubs getting around and get some sponsorship to help the clubs out.
Yeah, absolutely. West End obviously supporting the event today. We've got there on the screen right now. We've got the Dairy Farmers Classic Milk.
How good's that?
Was Timmer Hardwick? Is that the Gold Coast, or he was having a glass of milk during the week?
Yes, he was doing the bicep curls with that.
Yeah, that's
I believe.
right. So, yeah, I think the boys went up to Gold Coast last week to celebrate their win.
Wouldn't want Adam Kingsley to do the bicep curls with that.
He needs something a bit heavier, I think.
The barbecue Adelaide is just getting packed down there. So that's going to be the place to be in probably half an hour when the tummies get gurgling.
Yeah, it's going to be tough up here in the commentary box. I don't think we're about to sneak out for a snag. So
no, we've been told the Red Bull people just came through before and gave us a nice little Red Bull, which is great. Yeah. They were big sponsors last year.
Plenty of energy for the commentary tonight, giving us wings.
No, absolutely. Now, and 40 Winks too. I think 40 Winks was a big backer of Elizabeth here, so big shout out to 40 Winks as well.
Mate.
Yes, very, very good man. So now you guys are getting just some looks around, just get the last feel of it. It's a bit of an ear around the Oval now. It's quite quiet now. Everyone's really getting ready for the game.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think there'll be I think last year there was a bit of a walkout song. There was a bit of
the Chicago Bulls.
The Jordan kind of Chicago Bulls. Do you think there'll be any more of that tonight? I did see a DJ before.
I don't know if the Lockleys now want to go as the sort of the showboating guys.
Yeah.
Now these guys now are the underdogs now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember, everyone will be cheering. Probably for Elizabeth, you'd be imagine tonight, wouldn't you? Imagine the home crowd will be cheering their Eagles on, Johnsy.
Yeah, absolutely. And last year Lockleys didn't get the job done, so I don't think they're going to be afraid to be all business today. So,
yep.
I just hope for a competitive game for everybody. But the Lockleys' heart says that I think hopefully they get the win.
Yes. And what do you make of the cricket pitch in the middle of the ground? I'm not sure if you guys had a look at that. There's it's smack bang. It's right in the middle. It's covered by lots of dirt, which is good, but the ball will just sit there, won't it?
It's that real local footy feel. I reckon back in the day before everyone had turf pitches in the middle and stuff like that. Used to play with a few of those.
We did.
Because the ground, they can hurt when you get tackled into it every now and then. But it's local footy atmosphere.
We need Andy Munro to do a
report.
to do a visit. Yes,
I love some history of the ground, maybe.
I did catch up with Andy before the game, and I did say I'm a big fan of the country footy ovals too. I said I'm growing up in the country. It's great to see him putting some love into those ovals.
Yeah, absolutely. There's plenty around there. There's a few footy clubs up my way, or footy clubs and cricket clubs that are a bit abandoned. I'd like to get him into my hometown, and I'm from the Barossa Valley, so I'd like to get him up there to have a look up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just wonder how he finds them. How does he know about these joints? I got no idea.
I think there's a lot of spare time, Andy. By the sounds of it.
Living in Naracoorte local, isn't he? Out that way?
No, he's very excited today to play for Elizabeth Eagles. He was very honoured to be asked to play too. So
another Guernsey for the collection. This is obviously a collector's item. You imagine the Guernsey now. It's obviously once-off print.
Yeah, 100%. I've actually got a match-worn Lockleys Guernsey at home, bought off the auction. I have Mark Cosgrove's Guernsey and put it on. I actually did I did an Andy Munro impersonation on my TikTok account. A Guernsey unpacking Friday mail day, and put the Cosy Guernsey on. It's a bit big,
bit loose. Well, and for those young kids out there, Cosy played 2 ODIs for Australia.
Yeah.
One against Bangladesh from memory.
Yeah.
And maybe one against England. But he was
stats. What do you get?
I think about 20 or 30 runs per game. Those there, and he actually bowled when he played Shield cricket and ODI cricket in state level. He actually bowled these little meds, little dibblers. They were very, very handy. He actually swung the ball a little bit and actually won a state title with Tassie.
But he was a state cricketing legend.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's probably you might know him from a few
truck hunting
games.
But there's a nice page on Facebook, truck hunting for a while, and he was always featured on that.
I like that. Infamously headbutted a bouncer over in the UK.
Yes, I've
very
heard the
funny,
story.
Very funny video online if you haven't seen that one. But I wonder if you're doing any headbutting tonight. He's got a bit of a reputation for it.
He also famously, he's still on our Man Nighters podcast a few years back. He wouldn't confirm or deny that after a meeting with the Australian cricket team dietitian that he was caught in the KFC drive-through.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past old Cosy there. But yeah, that didn't stop his cricketing ability. So I don't know if you've got a method that works for you, you might as well go with it.
No, he absolutely smashed it. So where do you think young with the Shepmates, will they play on each other? Is it going to be like the Mackay brothers where they don't sort of play on each other, or they will? What do you think?
Do you think they might swap Guernsey at half time and might confuse a few?
I think push comes to shove. I reckon if it's close and do or die, I reckon they have to match up with each other. You have to.
Surely.
I think the coach has got to make that move. Geordie Sweet's got to throw the magnets around. I think you have to make the move.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure which one. So I think Archie is the one that plays at VFL level.
Okay.
Because one plays at VFL.
Yeah, right. I did not know that. No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with Shepparton, I reckon might be in the club.
Yeah, okay.
So they can play.
Yeah, definitely.
So they'll be great acquisitions for the thing. And personally, I'm a big fan of the Shepmates. I've been following that Instagram page for a long time, and they're very funny boys. So make sure you send some love into those guys too. So
yeah, huge get for the program tonight, getting those boys in. Yeah, so it's starting to ramp up around here. Atmosphere is definitely building. I can hear some music pumping through my headphones as well. I think everyone's kind of just waiting for the boys to run out and begin their pre-game match routine.
It's hard to know if it's a DJ or just some back of some guys holding DT Commodores in here, because we are in the heart of the North in Adelaide, Elizabeth, which is the heart. It's the heart and soul of the North. Lots of good players have come from Elizabeth over the day, and none better than Johnny Platt, who's coaching the Mighty Eagles today.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed when I turned up and I couldn't park the car around the boundary. I really thought I'd be able to do that, but it doesn't matter. I'm in a nice warm commentary box, so it doesn't really matter too much now. Yeah. So we've got out in the ground, the security has. Yeah, so we've got the security out on the ground at the moment, but we might take it there and we'll throw it to an ad break, and we'll be back joining you shortly.
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks, with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Go to better sleep at 40 Winks.
We've come a long way since slipping one of these in the barbie was considered fancy. Look at Nate chucking a Singapore chili crab on the new Weber Q. Check out Charlie sizzling up beef sautés on hers.
And Poppy over there perfecting a pavlova.
And that's tea time. Ooh, slow-cooked balsamic glazed lamb shanks. Feed your curiosity with the new Weber Q.
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks, with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Go to better sleep at 40 Winks.
Since slipping one of these in the barbie was considered fancy. Look at Nate chucking a Singapore chili crab on the new Weber Q. Check out Charlie sizzling up beef sautés on hers.
And Poppy over there, perfecting a pavlova.
And that's tea time. Ooh, slow-cooked balsamic glazed lamb shanks. Feed your curiosity with the new Weber Q.
Guys, so we're back now live at Argana Park. I'm joined still with Matty Johns and Ryan Heff. The boys are very excited, but in the ad break, Heff was showing me something quite interesting and something bit of a venture for him. A little app he's designed.
Yeah, released an app a couple of days ago. It's something I built. We did a live show a few months ago for the Keep League podcast, AFL Fantasy live show for Gather Round. Warnie came up from the Traders. And built an app that was like a bit of a competition thing. Guess the player, and if you guess the player, you get a prize. But decided to develop it into a fully fledged app. And footynumbers.com came out on Wednesday. Essentially, you get a club logo and a number, and you've got to guess the player that comes up and see if you get the question right. So,
beautiful.
If it's okay with you guys, I might give you guys a bit of a challenge.
Thank you.
So I'm going to spin the wheel here. Spin the timer here. All right, we've got Collingwood number 5.
To go, I reckon, from memory.
Is it current or
it's all current?
No,
players.
it's Jamie Elliott.
Oh, Jamie Elliott.
That's right, it's Jamie Elliott.
To go is 2. Thanks for coming. That's 1.
I got 1 there. So the more you answer, the better streak you get. Okay,
Yep.
so I might actually put on the camera here.
Beautiful.
So we'll spin it again. We generate a new player. All right. So we've got Geelong number 8.
Colin Jasny.
That is.
That's my man. That's my man.
Geelong man here.
Let's go.
All right, we'll go.
Cats with the flag.
Another one. Spinning. What do we have there?
Is that Jamie Cripps?
Oh, yeah.
You are. We're all over it. We're all over it.
See, the great thing about it as well, there's difficulty levels right now.
I'm a numbers man.
And now I've just put in Patrick Cripps by accident.
Naz.
But sorry about that, guys. Ruined your streak. Number 6 for Brisbane Lions.
Hugh McCluggage.
McCluggage. Well done. I reckon we might have to put it up a level, but we might do a couple more. Let's go up to the medium level, and then we might do a hard one after that. Right now, we've got Melbourne number 50.
Ben Brown.
Bang on. Well done.
Yes, the clown prince himself.
Ben Brown, a lovely fella, actually. Had some interest with him.
We might go up to the hard level now, boys. Let's see if we can stump you guys.
Well, hang on. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry.
Something's happening out there. I think the teams are ready to run out.
All right, we'll have to pay attention.
But guys, if you're wanting something to do with the app, please download that app.
Footynumbers.com.
Here they come.
The and we're seeing the boys run out onto the field now. The cameras are going
the
wild.
Elizabeth Eagles. Oh, the boys, both teams.
Joint.
They're holding hands.
This is like EPL soccer. And the crowd's going wild for him.
We've got Jared Davis already going out ahead of the team. Something like Jared to be the one-man...
bit of me time for Jared there.
Yeah. He's turned around and been told to go back and join the team. But,
the Nightmare. There he is.
There you go, the big Nightmare, Big Shrey. Checkers out in the field.
This is what we want to say, eh?
Oh, big pup.
Everyone some laughs out there, ready to go. There's a great man, Goxie. Goxie in the board shorts. Goxie's in the board. I repeat.
Hey, that's weird because I gave him my shorts last year and they've gone missing.
I repeat, Goxie is in some green, piping hot board shorts.
It's gone with the orange boots.
Look good, feel good sort of stuff here.
With a carton of chalky milk with a 00 on his back. Does it get any better than this, boys?
No, it doesn't. This is just footy at its best.
Photo time.
That's it.
Both teams getting around each other.
Jim Brady, long sleeves. Okay. Interesting.
Big Nightmare making sure he's front and centre in the photo as well.
Shock. Speaking of me time.
Great occasion. One of these boys, everyone that takes part in this game, and probably the crowd as well, we're going to remember for a long time as well.
Of course.
Doesn't get any better.
Is that Johnny Platt in the state Guernsey? The state jacket there? Oh, I love it. I can see a vintage state jacket with Johnny Platts there, I reckon.
We've got the combination of the Jim Brady, old skipper. And we're on here. Boys have run out.
So both teams are moving to their ends to get through their warm-up routine.
One player I want to mention from the Lockleys Footy Club is old Ferg. He's a couple of weeks away from missing this one with a broken leg. So just one bloke I want to send my condolences and hopefully a speedy recovery soon.
Young Jed McEntee coaching debut too, which is with Sweetie.
Okay.
Over there, just come past us now. Not much of McEntee, is there?
No, there's not. A lot of the times you see footy players on the TV, and then you see them in real life, and they do take you by surprise with how tall they are. But yeah, not.
But Sweet is a monstrous man, so I'm not sure if we're comparing the two there. But yes, wouldn't like to meet him down a dark alley. That's for sure.
Quite a tall fellow, that's for sure. Now we've got Shrey coming to the bench here with I'm not sure if his finger is an issue or he just needs a drink. I'm not really sure, or he just doesn't like warm-ups. That could definitely be.
I think it's the latter.
Could be one of those, any one of those options. There.
How many umpires do we have here? 6.
Yes. No shortage of people to put their hands up for this one.
No, of course.
So they say there is an umpire shortage in South Australia at the moment, but
that's all of them.
Not for this game.
That is all of them. Can confirm. Can confirm.
Sure, a few people want to get involved in this one, which is great to see. Yeah. We need our volunteers and our umpires and all that sort of stuff. It's what makes a footy club and the footy competitions happen. So.
Without umpires, there is no game, they say.
Exactly.
If you think of umpiring, get out to your local club and get involved.
A lot of talk about umpiring in the AFL recently. Some rule changes, like the holding the ball interpretation. How do you think it's going to be interpreted out here tonight?
I reckon they'll be hot on the whistle early. I think the umpires will be nervous like the players. It's a big occasion for them too. Personally, I'd like to see them ball. Just give the boys a chance at it.
I want to see it flow.
But I'm thinking though early on they're going to want to. There's their moment too.
Yeah.
I think there'll be some big whistle blows early.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's an interesting one. Whether the flow of the game. I'm not sure if you try to speed up the game as much as you can, but I'm not sure how much more speedy this game could really get. There's a bunch of elite athletes out there.
This will be very slow.
Yes.
Andy Munro, he's just seen on screen there.
He's moving.
He's actually moving okay, Munro. He's got a weird skip though.
He's got some weird, serious wheels on him, I reckon.
Yeah, but a bit of a weird skip. But I didn't mind it though. Look at the crowd behind. Now we're pumping with the crowd. Look at the crowd behind Elizabeth Goals.
Starting to file in here.
They're going 6-7 back now, I think. There's just kids everywhere, which is great. I think we're just moments away now from the first bounce, which all you guys are all tuned in. Just make sure you're commenting on the YouTube as well. Give us your feedback. Let us know what's going on.
Obviously, to the left of the screen, the breeze is slightly favouring, but not by much by the looks. So yeah, I'm not sure if the coin toss is going to have too much an advantage tonight, but it's going to be interesting to see who actually comes out for each side. So is it going to be a Shrey versus a Jim Brady, a Checkers? Checkers is captain, Shrey is the other one. Is that the correct?
Or could it be the real captains of their?
That's what I'm not sure of. Yeah. On our team sheets here, we've got the boys as captains, but
Jeez, Aaron Gox, that's not good at all. Warm up over there, and the ball's gone backwards. He kicked it 10 metres forward, 20 metres back, and one of the locals there, Gucci Yang, there, he's a good man. We've been playing for Lockleys for many years now. Number 29. So when you see if the camera crosses over to him, number 29 in the full forward line for Lockleys, he's quite mercurial too. So did kick 5 goals on debut in the A grade in 2012, many years ago. So he's been one we're looking forward to from the locals.
I did see the name Gucci on the checklist, but the Gucci gang just made sense then.
Yes. I nearly didn't want to say it, but I kept saying it. So
just mentioning the locals as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Jamie Clark's run across half back. Apparently in the recent times in the D grades, he's got plenty of kicks and catches. So doesn't mind a beer after the game, which is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
But I've heard as well with as you know, Daniel Motlop has been playing or played the one game at Lockleys. I know Coach Harry Giorgio is thinking of getting him into the reserve side, so this is a bit of a trial run for him. If he does play well, I believe this may be a good form boost for him.
Well, I think so. There's another full forward we have up there, John Fudge Rouswell, lives local out at North Haven. I think his spot might be in jeopardy should Motlop have a big game tonight.
And the Lockleys reserves took a battering last week, so they're in a bit of a free fall. So any help we can get down there, we'd much appreciate, wouldn't it?
Yeah, up forward, especially Fudge didn't give much, so it'd be interesting to see what Motlop can produce, and hopefully Big Haz is
he's just done a 70-metre taunt, Motts. As we were saying down the other end, Motts just uncorked a genie and just put it back 7 deep in the crowd there.
I reckon my car's parked out there. I might have a broken windscreen.
Well, Jim Brady does do a nice little video of a cricket ball hitting the car. There's some very funny things there. So
that might be a new one for the socials.
No, it would be very good.
We mentioned that before. Motlop has a fair roost on him. That's probably the second big talk we've seen of the night as well. And I'm hoping he unleashes one in the game. We could see some big monsters. The 50s aren't super large here.
No, I'd say they're probably 40, 44s, 43s.
Not too bad. So we might see some big torps coming out.
There he is, the Ferg man himself. Unfortunately, he broke his leg, so he said he was only 2 weeks away, but safe to say he's a bit more than that. Enjoying his carb loading.
Yes. Now we're seeing Sweetie out there on the field addressing a few of the players. They're talking to a few bit of the coaching staff out there. What do you think his first words are going to be to his team today, and what's the game plan going to be for Lockleys?
Oh my God! I'm sorry again with Motlop. Wow,
mesmerising.
He's mesmerising. I think he's going to be a real see-ball, get-ball operator. Really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cloud the heads of some of these players on both sides. I think this will be sort of just have fun out there, get the ball quick, get on your boot. I can't imagine too many rolling zones or pressing zones with these teams here. I think it's going to be one-on-one footy throughout the ground.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Haven't watched a lot of D grade, C grade footy for a while, so it's going to be interesting to see what the standard's like these days. I was a bit of a C grade player myself back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah,
for the Walkerville.
For the Walkerville Cats. Won a couple best and fairest, ended up captain in the side for a bit, and but then I had to pull the pin once the family comes along. But
prestigious club, the Walkerville Cats down there, aren't they?
Yeah, it is. We're battling a bit at the moment, down at I think Div 4 level at the moment.
Near the bottom too, I think.
Yeah, so probably destined for a stint, maybe even lower. But no, it was a good time playing out there. A lot of good lads out there as well. So g'day if you're watching on the stream.
We must be close to the start now.
I haven't seen the corn toss yet, but
well, did Kane Corns end up getting out here? Because I heard there was rumours that Kane Corns was going to come down here, or did he have a shift somewhere else to go?
Yeah, Kane Corns. Interesting to see how he's received around here. You either love or you hate Kane Corns. Is that the?
I'm a fan.
Nature?
I'm a fan personally. He doesn't get it wrong often.
He puts on a facade, and sometimes he gets it wrong, but I think it's just part of his game.
It's definitely part of his game. Sometimes I think he does some teams, in particular, more harm than good with his comments. But at the end of the day, he's there to entertain people. He's there to get clicks, there to get comments. He does
it's unfortunate that David King has a lot to say about my cats. And not safe to say I've chimed in a few of his TikToks, and I've had a bit to say about old Kingy, so I'm sure he's listening at home. Kingy, grow up, mate.
No, there's I have not seen too many drop punts in the warm-up yet. Have you seen too many?
No. JP?
Everyone's going for the top in this
How
game.
old do you reckon the fella is from Elizabeth there with the grey hair there? I reckon he'd have to be 50. And obviously, and through this period, Elizabeth had to call upon past players, past presidents, past everything, grandfathers to sort of field aside. That's number 9. So we look down the list here. Troy Witter.
It is good to see, though. It is good to see everyone rallying behind the troops, losing big. And it goes to show how much of a community can rally around a footy club. And yes, it's a metropolitan area, and you expect to see this at a country league, but this is fantastic to see all the old codgers coming out and having a kick and a catch.
That's the beauty of local footy as well. It's to these people and to just everyone who's ever been involved in a local footy. It's like it's more than just the game, It's the off-field aspect. It's the only reason I really played. Let's be honest.
100%.
You're never going to make the AFL. You're never going to be a superstar, but local footy is where it's at. The community environment, and it's just going to show how strong it is today.
That surely can't be the match ball in the umpire's hand. That's a shocker.
Nightmare, here we go.
There's Nightmare in front of the camera.
Chest mark.
It's not a good start for the Nightmare at all.
He's making some excuse.
He said the ball's a bit dewy, he said, but I highly doubt that.
He's asked for the cameraman to be on the Nightmare right in front of us. And that's another shocking kick as well.
He's kicking it with the wrong foot.
Look, most sponsors were looking forward to having Nida on Nida wear their goons. It's a bit more surface area for the big man on the back there, wasn't it?
Used as a blanket.
Anytime you can fit 3 numbers on there, it's a nice billboard, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're not. They're quite snugly on there too. So yeah, no. Interesting go. Is there any significance behind the Nida and the 222? Anyone know? It's just
no. I think he's just done that for a bit of a laugh. I'm sure he'll.
He's done it again.
He's done it again. Get this guy out of here.
Who is this bloke? The Nightmare.
If you had money on Nightmare for best on, I'd throw your ticket away.
I'll tell you what, he's
shocking.
Okay, I think Moore's got a hold of it.
Yeah, on the screen here, we're still panning through the Lockleys warm up here.
So Sweetie talking to checkers there.
Yeah, it's interesting, the local footy warm ups. It's a lot of kick goals and backman kick out. Not
backs
much
in, forwards out.
Yeah.
Especially this grade, I reckon. There's a few around. But I tell you, you know what? We were talking about it before. The Shepmates, they are monstrous human beings.
Yeah,
they really are. Yeah. They are big fellas.
So there looks like Elizabeth have got their. Who is that down there? Is that Willie Taylor? Is that Will Taylor out there? Oh no, Matt's no.
Oh, Motlop has absolutely belted that.
And as we watch the Eagles players here go through their stretches, their warm ups, another classic case of backs in, forwards out. We've just seen number 15, Dylan Chaplin, just have a dob there.
I'm trying to get my eyes.
We're moving into the middle here for the coin toss, are we?
Checkers.
The Australian checkers, you were right, Hef. I think it was a good call.
Did go with the imports.
Well, both were actually technically locals anyway.
That's
on one
true.
Stage.
That's true. Yes, they're 0 pointers.
Yeah, I'm still not sold on Will Taylor, but there's the coin toss here. And looks like Elizabeth.
I think they've lost the coin. He's flipped it up too high.
Yeah, Australia. Straight with the viral video. Some of you guys at home may know. We lost the coin in his head.
Yeah.
Good.
I think it's gone. I think they just had to guess which way they're going.
So they're going to the left of screen.
There we go.
Elizabeth win the toss.
So there is a, like you said, Hef, there might be a half a goal breeze, we'll call it nearly.
Yeah, not a lot, but you can see the West End flags on the other side of the ground, slightly favouring to the left of screen. So yeah, it's interesting to see if that's a factor in the game. I don't imagine it would be. It's pretty pristine conditions out here for football.
So there is a lot of class out there as well, so I don't think the breeze will play too much havoc on the game. Goxie, still my man for West On. I can't see someone with board shorts on coming out and performing anything too spectacular.
Maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe there's something to the board shorts that free up the running style, free up the gate.
Yeah, I could.
I'm not sold.
Or he just sweats a lot and it's easy to get through, navigate through. So, no, as the team are doing their final addresses in board, the boards are being thrown up now at Lockleys. Yes, it looks like there's a few little
surprises.
And now Elizabeth getting the last little high five, grabbing some skin. This is the bit in footy you love when you're 2 or 3 minutes away from running out with your mates.
Prime Train doing his own thing.
Yes, the crowd is here for the Prime. We haven't really spoken about the Prime Train enough probably as well. Prime is probably one of the most in-demand footballers in the country, travelling around the world.
So where's he been? He's been in the UK recently. He played footy in the USA.
Yep.
Now he's come all the way out to Elizabeth to have a game today.
We've just had a late out, I believe, as well. We've had the old Kmart Max Gorn, Scamby.
Yes, pulled out Kmart Max Gorn.
And
he was quite the feature last year.
He was drafted, wasn't he?
He was drafted.
Yep.
So he was late out. Sickness is getting a lot of people out here.
Yep.
So it's all the kids, unfortunately. If you're looking for Kmart Max Gorn, he's not here.
I have heard he sleeps with the light on as well. So
yes, he does.
That's a bit concerning. So well wishes to old Kmart Max Gorn, and hopefully we'll catch up soon.
All right, guys, get ready. We are just moments away from the first bounce here, guys.
Old Finn, the milk boy, milkman.
Finn's come to give us a fist bump. He's ready to go.
How are you, great man?
Good, thank you. This is live. Beautiful. Here we go.
Will Taylor's
Willie Taylor
trying to say good day.
Beautiful. So it looks like we're going to have checkers against Ben Halliday for the first bounce here, guys. Umpire raises the ball. Halliday, the veteran from Eagles versus checkers.
Waiting on the siren here, but the atmosphere is electric.
Checkers going with the sort of the strange run up, not going traditional run up here, going from the side on. Here we go. Wherever you are listening and watching, strap yourself in.
You guys on, yeah? Just quickly, after goal, I'm straight on. Alright, so throw it straight over.
Just getting our instructions from young Haz here.
Thank you.
Yep.
bit of me time, Haz.
Yep, on the field he needs to be on the camera straight away. Throw to him. Moments away. Just waiting for the siren.
What is Stray doing in the middle? We need him up forward.
Well, his Wattle Park form apparently was good in the middle, but Wattle Park into SA footy just doesn't equate.
No, and we are off.
Here we go. Two teams that are here. They've been waiting for a long time to have a crack at each other. Here they go. Ball's bounced up there, and Checkers gets the first tap straight down. Stray tries picking it up. Gucci straight out. Back down to Jarrah. Ungrews the torp there, and Goxie gets the ball. Estimus pushed out there. Now Elizabeth pick the ball up. Now Prime Train, early touch for Prime Train. Handballs the ball out. Straight down the middle of the ground. This is great movement from Elizabeth here. Down to Shearer with the handball. Prime Train's got his own footy already. He's hit in board. Nightmare! No!
marking defensive 50 for Lockleys. Kicks it out to the back pocket. Fair crowd out there in that back pocket. It'd be quite nerve-wracking to be playing out there. Comes up to centre wing to a contest. No, it's deck.
Jim
Brady gets his first touch of the night. Lockleys go inside forward 50, and we've taken a mark in the forward pocket.
Mott's there, and Mott's turns around, snaps. Motlop!
He is on.
It's Motlop early.
Fudge Rousewell, you are in trouble. Goxie getting around it. The boys, we're off.
We might throw to Haz and see what he's got to say. I think he's planning on getting out in the oval there and getting some interviews happening. But the celebrations, that is elite. I love the way they have planned that out. But we were talking about Mops previously before the game. He looked like he was in some electric form, and he comes out there, takes that first grab, and bangs it through the middle.
Didn't the crowd love that? Fudge Rousewell, you are in trouble. Goxie getting around it. The boys.
And we're back on again, straight out again. So check
this. That is
Gucci,
clean.
mate. The left footer.
Gucci.
That's a wobbly old kick there. Picked up
Caden.
nicely. Caden plays on. It's wide.
I knew the Lockleys were going to come out firing after last year's performance. This is exactly what you want to see from a Lockleys point of view.
Uncharacteristic of Dossie there to miss that one in the form he's been in.
Hang on.
Oh, it's a big torpedo out the middle of the ground. Oh, lovely.
Jared has pulled out of that. That is cowardly.
Elizabeth moved the ball nicely through the middle of the ground. The easiest way back down the goal was through the middle. Shearer looking good early. Yeah, get rid of the ball, son. Oh, it's nice tackle there from Lockleys. But still, possession retained from Elizabeth. Short kick from Elizabeth. Doesn't find its target there. Handballs from Munro. Out. We're going right by the crowd side, and we're going to have a throw in.
Yeah, the atmosphere in these, the pressure out there is up at the moment. Lots of teams, both teams trying to attack as quickly as possible to move to their forward 50.
Nightmare dangerous here.
Ball comes into play. And one of the rucks pushed out, but we've had a tap to the Eagles. Bendy over to pick the ball up, big fella, didn't quite get there, but the ball's still in play, comes out to the back of the pack, and they go inside 50 to an open man. And for the Eagles here, we've got lining up Troy Matt Switala.
It's handballed to Shrey. Oh, it's been marked by Steve Mazika, the local for Lockleys there. The true blue defender, Mazika. He's passed a nice little short kick.
Best and fairest from last year, and he was the coach, so that's very interesting. I'm not sure who did the voting.
Turnover in Lockleys back 50. Byron Nowak, you cannot be doing that.
And that's one of the Shep mates there, Miles, isn't it?
Yeah, you do not want Miles to have the ball in his hand inside 50.
Has he got the distance? Turnover. I've never seen him kick before. We're about to find out.
I'm just assuming he's good.
You're talking about Byron?
Miles coming in.
Against the flow.
To give Elizabeth their first goal. It's a nice looking kick off foot. Oh, boy!
Crowd likes it.
Crowd likes it, yes.
That is a big kick. All right, I think we answered the question there. I think he does have the distance somehow.
He is a lot better than me and a lot of people.
Huge kick from Miles there. I wonder if we're going to get Haz out in the ground.
To give Elizabeth their first goal. It's a nice looking kick off foot. Oh, boy! Yes.
You'll go down in footy photo.
I think we answered the question there. I think he does have the distance.
So Elizabeth won goal. He is a lot better than nothing. 1-7 early in the game. It's been a hot footy. Like you can't turn the ball over in those spots. Unfortunately, at this level, you are going to pay.
Yeah, very contested game so far. Checkers wins the tap out, stays down, but straight
Gucci main again.
Gucci game.
Jim Brady.
Jim Brady's got a touch.
That is cowardly, James.
Coughed it up to the Eagles defenders. Eagles now coming down the wing into their forward 50, but we have
Brendan Lucas.
Nice.
Local.
Few Lockleys intercept defenders back there doing some good things.
Nice short kick in board again. So Lockleys now move the ball nicely through the middle of the ground. Another short kick, beautiful. Finds its way to Jamie Clark. Nice handball over top. Lockleys bring the ball inside 50 again. And I love the intercept. Intercepting marking is probably going to be key today.
That's Bernie.
That was Bernie Vince, yes.
Bernie Vince, yes.
Gocko!
There's another the Shep there. Nicely in the board. Oh, it's been cut off again by Yang. But the handball again. Nice.
Chase Goxie.
Shep is just with his boys on footy again. That's a long kick inside 50. Nightmare 1-on-1. Oh, it's a free kick. No. Nightmare. That's for a free kick.
Well defended there.
Oh, Andrew Jarman, sorry to say. I couldn't quite see in the corner. I just saw the size of the rig.
Yeah. No, Nightmare was on the other
rig there. So Andrew Jarman. Now I can see the
the bald beacon on the top, old Newton Jarman.
You were blinded by it. That's the issue.
was.
Couldn't see.
I was. So
ball's coming into the forward pocket for the Eagles.
Clearance,
the
checkers.
Clearance from the ruck. And almost a big grab there from Jim Brady, but it's just slipped through the hands. Coughed it up to the Eagles, but he's forced a stoppage out there on the wing.
This will be one of our first stoppages. This has been hot footy. The guys is playing on at all costs, aren't they?
Absolutely. Ball's about to go back into play now.
Jim Brady in the ruck.
Interesting
Once
move.
again, cowardly.
And we're going to have another repeat stoppage, I think. No, ball spilled out nicely. The handball game for Elizabeth good. Bernie Vince just mopping up nicely down the half-back flank, but turn the ball over, Bernie. This is not Melbourne Footy Club. This is Elizabeth Footy Club here, Bernie. You can't be getting rid of this.
Good tackle.
Very nice. Yep, hot on the whistle. These umpires have been listening to the AFL. And that's Shrey with his first career. Oh, no, prime trial was off.
Interchanges coming on, and Will Taylor's on the oval now, boys. My boy I'm not sold on, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes.
Prime Train loves these moments, doesn't he? He loves the hate, doesn't he, Prime?
He does.
He harnesses it. He's gone a nice looking kick, and it's going wide, and umpire's done plenty of work, and just be a minor score.
Sorry, I was distracted by Will Taylor coming onto the ground, having no idea what position. He went to run to the forward line, then was shocked to realise he's actually in defence, so he's not happy right now.
Note the TN's on as well, boys. I think he might get some kicks today. Motlop.
Nice kick out from Noak. Bang, goes down, straight down. In the back, no play on. To the other shep, mate, Motlop. Beautiful. Oh, bit of candy from Motzi.
Lots of candy.
Oh, you're in trouble here, Motzi. Whoa, nice down the ground. Nice down the ground. Is that Caden down there? Yes, Caden.
I would hate to see Will Taylor's power bill. Sleeps the light on. You've got to take that. And it's cost him a goal.
And that's Troy Barnes, major sponsor, gets on the board early. How good is that?
Is that our barbecue man Barnesy? Is
He's our barbecue man Barnesy.
Absolutely. I think Will Taylor's got to take the intercept mark. He can't be flashing off those
nice
boots.
down the ground. Is that Caden down there? Yeah, how good, Caden?
I would hate to see Will Taylor's power bill. Absolutely. Light on. You've
Hasn't
got to
got
take
the
that.
does he?
And it's cost him a goal.
And that's Troy Barnes, major sponsor, gets on the board early.
What a great man.
And that was nice Archie with the handball to the major sponsor and the goals.
Down with Barnesy. Run us through that goal. You're on the board now.
I'm on the board, mate. I'm ready to go.
How's it
Early
feel?
conditions are great. Everyone's getting around. Crowd looks awesome. Just
Archie
plenty
gave
more
you
where
the-
that come from. Archie gave me a killer handball, didn't he?
He gave you a cheeky handoff. Unselfishness. You happy with that?
Very happy with that, mate. I'll take all the gooses I can get, mate. A bit of Josh Jenkins about that, wasn't there?
Beautiful.
Bit
Thank
of
you, mate.
jerker. Have a good one.
Oh, far out. It's crazy down here on ground level. Hope you boys in the studio.
And Gucci Gang has just taken another mark up on the wing. Take it.
Sean. Are we back on, are we?
And
we're back on?
Yeah.
Eagles are heading into their forward 50. Giles has come through. He cannot take the ball with him, though. He's received the handball back, though. Lines up at goal. It's a wobbler, and it has missed to the left-hand side.
It was good seeing Cozzy get his hands on the ball early there. Didn't have a huge impact last time, Cozzy, but good to see him get earlier touches this time. And Lockleys bring the ball out. Nice short kick out there. Looking what to do with it. Goes long. No, intercepted again.
Bernie.
Big Bernie Vince.
That is absolute class.
Oh.
That's a rocket.
Can't teach that stuff, can you?
No.
Miles Shep inside. Kicks another major.
Another goal. It all started with Bernie Vince's intercept mark there.
Now, I can't really see the scoreboard from here, but there we go. It's Eagles 2 goals 2 to Lockleys 2 goals 1. So it is a tight contest out there, but geez, the Shepmates. Oh, we're off, aren't we?
No, the Shepmates are good. No, Shepmates been good.
Yeah, it's a tight contest out there.
So I think Harry's got someone now. Harry hasn't got someone. We'll stay live with us. Stay with us, guys. And the ball comes up again.
Checkers goes up. Nice tap from Checkers backwards down. Crumb nicely from Lockleys. It's a nice exit. Oh, no.
He zigged and he zagged. Benny Higgins at it.
Oh, nice tackle from Benny.
That is ball.
No, umpire's giving a bit of leeway.
Umpire, that is holding the ball.
Nicely. Prime Train enters 50. Oh, nice intercept mark from Tyson Nitschke. Beautiful.
Oh, he's intercepted.
there is just no room for error here at all.
This Andrew Shearer's had a bit of the footy so far, and he's taken a nice intercept mark. There's a few open options inside forward 50, and he's hit up Andrew Jarman, leading out at lightning speed from that forward pocket.
Jeez, you wouldn't want to play on Newton, would you? In the 50, would you at all?
Absolutely not. It'd be a tough ask out there. There's a lot of talent out there tonight. A lot of people I wouldn't want to play on out there tonight. But here we go. Jars, can he redeem himself from the kick just prior? Sets himself.
He's kicked it.
Straight through the middle.
Elizabeth, he's done a hamstring. Is he down? What is going on here?
And he has, I think he might have, no, I think he's doing some sort of celebration.
Celebration,
yes.
Okay.
Interesting one there from Jars, but good to see him on the board.
Which Jarman would you prefer?
I don't want to talk down on either of the Jarmans, but there was one grand final performance I will never forget, and I'm going to go with that one. All right, we're going to cut over to Haz.
And Harry, who have we got?
We're just going to quickly come into the wing. Miles, mid-game, but we already kicked 2. You feeling good, mate?
Yeah, feeling good. Could be on for 10 here. So
deadly.
Look out.
Love that. Thank you, mate.
All right.
Yes. Now back to the live and another stoppage in the middle. Oh, he's paid holding the ball. Prime Train. I think that's a bit of a celebrity free kick there. Prime Train goes back to Vince. Vince brings the ball nicely inside 50.
Jar's out of
Jarman! Jarman, bang! Newton into the crowd.
He took about, I reckon, 15 metres to slow down right there. It was like a ship trying to come to a halt as he kicked that goal.
He's run straight to the Lyle Mac, I reckon. that is going to do a hamstring, seriously. Oh, he's back on. He's back here. Here he is.
Old Newton runs into the family there, gives the family a big hug.
Gives his old running mate Bernie a cuddle, and we're off.
Now, is it cause for concern here for Lock?
On? Live? Jars. Mate, run me through that goal. Relay the emotions that you've just felt.
Well, obviously getting by the opposition defence. Bernie Vince laced us out. The rest is history.
Love that.
Thank you.
Good. And now, obviously, we lost Harry there, but we're back on. He was trying to get the Magic Man Jarman on the thing, but we're back on now. Oh, good. Nice. Is that it's a holding on free kick. It's going to go back to the middle.
Prime's taking on the advantage. No, slow it down, boys. Bring it back.
Oh, some hungry guys there. The poor ruckman there. Ben Halliday deserved the free kick.
Miles Shep was eyeing another goal.
But don't you guys really want it to be handball? There he goes. That's bad checking from Jim Brady there. Because that's just allowed Bailey McCabe to run through the middle of the ground and hits up. Oh, another turnover. Brendan Lucas, the helmet man, has had another turnover.
As Lockleys bring it out of the defence. Onto the wing, almost a mark there from one of the Lockleys midfielders there, but I think we're going to get another stoppage on that outer wing.
Jeez, it's been a hot game of footy. No one's really trying to chew up any time on the clock. It's just play on at all costs. So Elizabeth hit the ball back down on the far wing, back inside 50. Mazuka picks the ball up nicely if Lockleys cleans it up. Short kick that's been turned over again. Pup Ninnis couldn't quite mark the ball there. It's a hot footy, handballs back out. Pup ball again. I think we're going to have a throw in.
There's a few nerves out there, boys. I just want to chime in with this. Jim Brady been absolutely horrible this quarter, so hopefully he can build and show a bit more in the rest of the game.
Absolutely.
I'm a bit concerned.
He's had a few moments where he could have, shown up, but he went missing. Anyway, ball comes back in on that half-forward flank. The Lockleys go forward, looking for a contest here. Speak of the devil, Jim Brady goes up for a contest, brings it to ground, does well.
That's better.
Well, here we go. Straight in the middle of the ground here. Austin Cookson, nice kick inside 50.
Got to chase Benny.
Benny Higgins, good pressure. Motlop tries to throw his weight around. It's probably a high tackle, but nice handball out from Elizabeth. Well, nut back into play. Ben McPherson, nice. Can't pick the ball up, the old fella. Puts the ball onto the wing. Handball straight out.
Very nice.
Very nice. Little kick side 50. That's not a good kick at all.
Your worm burner.
Now Elizabeth bring the ball back in the middle of the ground. That's a big contest there. Big Shrey throwing his weight around there.
David versus Goliath sort of stuff there.
Dylan Stanton, the former Australian cyclist, out the ball, went the win there for Lockleys. Great little story. We'll chat about that. But he's been wrapped up. It's a big handball, though. He's got it out. Moving forward, Jim Brady gets a
Skies one.
Shocking kick inside 50, but that's been... Oh, no, Will Taylor. Go over it. Will Taylor's cost them here badly. Motlop, show some candy. Motlop.
Oh, you're joking.
Motlop!
Wowee. Now we're cooking. That Jim Brady was good there, but, you know, I've been talking about these two blokes. Jim, good performance there. Will Taylor, pull your finger out, mate. Come on.
Do you think Will Taylor's hamstrings are hampering him at the moment? Do you think he really should be out there playing right now? Are they man down? Or
That is a rumour, but there's a reason why I start on the bench. But, you know, if you're out there, you've got to give it 100%.
I think it's been a selection mistake, hasn't it?
Yeah, so far anyway.
We'll see how it goes. Plenty of time left.
We live? Moddy, mate. Second goal of the night. How you feeling?
Yeah, pretty lucky there to get it. So boys are really tough on me. 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. But yeah, it's done all right.
Now, you played some big games in your career. Where does this game kind of rank in terms of achievements?
Oh, it's up there, you know, like played a few games, but this is probably right up there, so I'm having good fun.
Awesome. Keep going, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Okay, Jarman, have we come back in? Jarman magic. Oh!
Just bounced across the face, unfortunately, but almost for his third there. He's in good touch, old Jars. I didn't really expect this from him, to be honest.
So unfortunately, the Nightmare has given nothing again, despite me calling him on one thing earlier, but it was actually Andrew Newton Jarman. But Knights has done absolutely jack shit. Sorry for my language.
Bernie Vince is showing a bit.
Yeah, Vince handball down to Prime Train. Those guys have been linking up nicely. Prime Train hurried a little kick inside. Nightmare back with the flight. No. It's a bit crumb now by Jesse Cornish. Keeps the ball in, Cornish.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
hang
Cornish!
on.
Oh, Cornish!
What did we just witness?
We're witnessing history.
It's been touched. Oh, give
Where's the sense of occasion umpire?
Cornish the local. That would have been a brilliant finish.
As Lockleys bring it out of the defence once again, we've taken a mark on the half-back flank there. Looking for some options forward. Not a lot of movement for the Demons, and they're well covered, but he's found an option, and he's come up to another player. I think that's Dossie there coming into the forward 50 now. He's fast, Dossie. He's about to get mown down. Got the kick away. And we've turned it over in the back pocket for Lockleys as the Eagles bring it out of the defence once again. With Mark on the half-back flank, he plays on immediately, kicks to a man in the midfield. Bit of a slow ball movement there, but he's decided to ignore the hand pass and kick the ball forward. The slow plays are working here from the Eagles. I'm not sure if it's intentionally slow, but it's not moving quickly. Ball's come out of the contest, and Lockleys are away again.
Oh, that's a great
nice
grab.
mark, great
mark on the half-forward flank. Again, assessing options, and I think this has probably been, you know, when the ball's not in Motlop's hands, it's been a struggle for Lockleys to get the ball into their forward 50 and create opportunity. Jared Davis is chasing it, but the ball has gone out of bounds in the forward pocket.
Are we playing last touch SAFL rules? No, I think we're gonna play AFL rules. No, we are playing SANFL rules. So back in. Oh no, but he's played on. Oh, he's in some trouble here. Moves the ball down nicely. Oh no, Prime Train's had a mare there. Carouse puts it back down deep for Elizabeth here. But marked nicely by Gucci Yang.
Good quarter.
Very nice. He's probably a favourite for best on ground. Does a punt inside 50. Will Taylor in there. A few bodies are in there. Moves the ball out. Motlop with the class.
That is class.
He's done it again.
Absolute class.
Did he
John
just start
Fudge Rouse, well, you are in a bit of strife.
Did he
You are in a bit of strife. What a
just start the
performance.
Harley in the celebration there?
Oh, I think I saw a bit of Charlie Cameron there,
I did too, yes. Big shoes back there, but if anyone's going to fill them, it's going to be Daniel Motlop as we watch you go.
Now, Moddy, that's a third. Relay the emotions you're feeling right now. You're dominating. Some may say best on ground so far. How do you feel?
It's all coming back, you know, so you don't lose that. You don't lose talent, you lose hard work.
Now, if I hear correctly, you've played a few games for Lockleys this year, playing in their thirds. Does it just feel like a natural home for you?
It's just having fun, you know, like get out there, keep running around, keep moving, you know, so then you have a beer after.
All right, here you go. I'll let you go. Thank you, mate. Back to you guys.
Handball down to Dylan Stenson.
Great
back inside
kick.
50.
Great kick.
What a mark. Is it from
Big Barnes?
Yeah, it's a big barbecue, mate.
Major sponsor, of course.
Yes, Barbecues Adelaide. Barnesy lining up for his second goal here.
Another sausage.
Another sausage. Yes. He's the man that's made your life easier cooking sausages, Barnesy. Big Triple M man, Barnesy. Comes in. It's a nice little kick. Doesn't give too much at it.
He's done it.
Goal. Barnesy. Very nice finish.
Umpire has not moved there.
Crowd's not giving us much on the back of that one. Is the home crowd on the Eagles, or have we missed something there?
Look, I think that everyone just wants Elizabeth to win here. This is a strange territory for Lockleys, where they were the crowd favourites, much beloved team last year.
Yes.
But it'd be nice. They haven't seen JP Drake, who's just rolled in front of the commentary box. They haven't seen much of JP Drake lately.
With fresh wheels.
Starting on the wing.
He did have a competition throughout the week who can design and do some art on his boots.
Okay. Interesting. Might have to get a close-up of those later on the camera.
So now Thurber comes into the ruck now for Eagles, and that's Young again, put some speed there. Umpire's called holding the ball there. I'm not sure about that.
That's very stiff.
I think that's Prime Train again with the celebrity.
At the moment, they're lighting it up here down in Elizabeth, but we're about to bring it back into play in the defence, and I believe that's Byron Nowak for the Lockleys Demons. Comes out to the half-back flank.
Tommy Jonas spills the ball down.
JP Drake,
our man.
First kick.
Is it Coxie? Coxie!
He's got a kick. Well done.
The crowd
well done.
lifted off. Look at the second effort from there.
What was interesting, it was either going to be Will Taylor or Aaron Goxie to get a kick there, and Goxie comes out on top.
He's celebrating his kick too.
As the Eagles are shipmates again, he's about to get run down, but he gets a kick away inside forward 50, and another easy mark is taken in the forward 50 by Jesse Cornish from the Eagles.
There is two absolute specimens.
Oh, he's handballed to Shrey. Oh!
Hang on.
Shrey has absolutely butchered that handball. Cornish has given Shrey a handball, but he shouldn't have. He should have just gone back and finished.
That was in danger of missing the behinds there from Shrey, but you know, he's got a bit of a. I think he's got a bit of a head wobble from last year from his first goal ever, and he thinks he's got another one coming this year. But as we go again, Lockleys bring it back into play, which is becoming a bit of a common story here. Hit the target on the half-back flank, and we're about to trying to find some options up in that forward 50, but the Lockleys Demons are struggling to find anyone across the half-forward line.
Lots comes through hard.
Motlop does make the effort, but couldn't take the ball with him, and the ball is coming out of the Lockleys forward line again by the Eagles. Jarman's in the contest here, but couldn't quite get there. And another great mark there by Byron Nowak.
So Byron Nowak, the old timer again, him and Steve Mazika is holding up Lockleys defence nicely here. So Ferber knocks the ball back down. Bernie Vince, nice little handball.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, that's a dubious kick there, but JP Drake mops up nicely. It was like pushing the back. No, JP Drake gets it out nicely. Bernie Vince now picks the ball up. Nice hurried handball backwards. Prime Train picks the ball up beautifully there. Bailey McCabe, 1 step, 2 steps. He's ran the wild. He's gone the torpedo, gone deep in there. That's been intercepted now by Brennan Lucas.
Bailey McCabe, a bit of a enigma back there. Good runs off that half-back flank. I've seen a few video footage of that the Wattle Park Animals coming off that half-back line. As a ball just comes out of bounds here.
Nearly hit us in the commentary box here.
And the guy on the bench has just actually taken the mark and then pretended he's in the game. Will Taylor's about to get his first kick of the night, which should be interesting to see where this one goes.
Which is the crowd lets him know about it.
He's delivered it inside forward 50, but no, Lockleys come again. Jared with the hand pass coming out to
Tommy Jonas.
Tommy Jonas getting many touches better there, padding the stats.
Prime Train.
See ya. Checkers in the contest here. JP Drake.
Nice handball from
JP
Drake.
He's about to get his second touch of the game. And another kick.
Uncork the genie, so to speak, Bray.
We're into the forward pocket here for the Lockleys Demons.
Motlop
is selling more candy. Poor old number 15 there had no idea. Jim Brady's about to run open into a goal.
This is what I'm talking about. Someone throw his magnet as far away from this oval as you can. He's had an absolute stinker.
Well, he's thrown his mouth guard, and I think...
And we have quarter time break.
He must have missed the siren there just due to the sheer atmosphere going on. An exciting first half, and we might throw... To a break.
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Go to better sleep at 40 Winks.
We've come a long way since slipping one of these in the barbie was considered fancy. Look at Nate chucking a Singapore chili crab on the new Weber Q. Check out Charlie sizzling up beef sautés on hers.
Poppy over there, perfecting a pavlova.
And that's tea time. Ooh, slow-cooked balsamic glazed lamb shanks. Feed your curiosity with the new Weber Q.
We're going to jump in, hear what the boys have to say. It's a really good game at the moment. It's 2 points in it. great atmosphere. People are turned out in the masses. We'll try and chuck the microphone to somebody. If I can get through here, I'll try and get the microphone to check.
I've got.
Don't worry, mate. They can't all go in.
Chalky milk. Yeah. Let's get the ball to Goxie. Let's shut down Prime a bit more. It's having too much of it. And like the same thing we said at the start of the game, we want to take a hanger, kick it up. Bernie's just sitting there with his shoulders cramped, and I reckon TJ can sit in his head. So let's get him up there. What do the crowd reckon? Are we going all right? Where's our coaches? There's you.
Not a bad quarter we got there. Who the fuck burnt Jarrah before in the middle? What are you doing? Give him the ball, use the ball.
DJ.
Well, so he says. Give it to Butler. Exactly right. Drake, we got you in the guts this quarter coming up, but what we got here.
Get Young off, he needs to start.
Yeah, he's off. As you can see here, we've cleared out the forward line from Moxie. Get him the fucking ball. All right, clear it out. Get it to him. That's all I need. And keep on what you're doing. That's all I want.
Great start, lads. Great start.
Jed, what are you going to say?
Have a look. There's a few flipping around.
Don't be afraid to use the short one, all right? Come on.
Go, Jed. If someone to knock one of them set mate boys off on prime train, $100 going your way. $100 if you knock them on their feet. Off their feet.
Randy, if you do it to your brother, Archie.
Listen up. $200 bounty on prime train boots.
It's Jed's turn.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go. Alright. Just get around each other. Good pressure. That's right. I love pressure. That's right.
All right, guys. Welcome back now. We're back in now. You guys just panning across. You're seeing now all the people on the oval there. There's thousands upon people here. We've just been told they've actually stopped bringing people in. Yeah. Yang, you're gone. But yes, no, they've stopped letting people in the oval who are at full capacity. So I think we're at the 5,000 limit.
Jarrah, big first quarter there, 2-point game. How you feeling?
Good. I'm actually really hot, and it's not because of this. It's because I've been burnt about 75 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'm in the middle. Nothing.
That's all right.
But this quarter, I've got a good feeling.
How's the foot feeling?
Horrific. First extended clearance with it was a bad idea, but I had to get one on prime.
Love that. All right, thank you, mate. We're going to try and find Matty Knight. Matty Knight, the nightmare. How you feeling, great man?
Mate, Cos just let me know that's 5 quarters I've gone without a touch in this game, so...
Yep. So I've just been told I may have to sub in earlier, guys. So look, this could be the last 5-10 minutes of me on the broadcast here. So when I get my replacement here, straight in the guts, beautiful. Geordie's come up to me and told me so. I've been waiting for a coach to tell me I'm in. So this is awesome.
You're matching up on... you're joking.
Oh, the nightmare! One touch wonder, the nightmare. Sorry, guys, interrupted there.
That is next level.
The nightmare.
First kick, first goal.
and the nightmare chants come up.
Oh, wait, bud. Go right.
The nightmare chants are...
Live. Nightmare. Matty Knight. We spoke 15 seconds ago and you said you had a plan and you've just kicked the goal of the game.
That wasn't the plan, but it was a good talk by Byrne. Chaos footy, mate. That's how I play best.
Now. On the scoreboard now, and you got a touch.
Yeah, I reckon I can retire. I'm struggling to breathe.
Beautiful, thank you, mate. Back to you, boys.
As well, to his hamstring, he's out. So yeah, I hope he recovers soon. And our own Bray Raffinelli stepping in, and then we've got Shawnee Williams joining us as well. And there is a shot on goal, and We've kicked it, have we? No. No, behind. Shawnee Williams, how are you, mate? You well?
Fantastic, thank you, fellas. Just a quick one from me. It took me nearly 25 minutes to get here, and then there's a lineup of about 300 people at the gate trying to get in. So the joint is absolutely packed.
Yeah, we've just been told they're not letting any more in today, but as the Eagles take it up here, a little sneaky hand with it side to Riley Stray, but coughs it up. And we're about to head inside 50 again for the Lockleys. No, we got Jim Brady taking a mark at half forward, and is that a 50-metre penalty? No, he's calling for it.
After Jim's first quarter, he'd want to stand up, or his magnet will be thrown. I'll step in.
I don't think they do 50-metre penalties in this grade, but 15 might be the go. But anyway, Jim Brady brings it in.
Oh, he's uncorked the genie! Oh my goodness. You are joking me. He has kicked that. He has kicked that 55 metres, and the northern suburbs erupts.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
That's what happens when you get your ACL repaired, Jim Brady.
I did not know he had that in him.
That's the under-15 skipper we know. We know and love.
That was inside the centre square.
How on earth? We are speechless in the commentary box here. I have never seen anything like that. Jim Brady, take a bow, mate. We've been ribbing into you all night, not getting a hard ball. Who needs one when you can do that?
I'm sold.
TJ's looking pretty solid in the ruck here too, boys.
So the game's tightening up it as well. Lockleys only trailing by 3 points now.
Centre clearance. Stanton. Okay.
Turned over in defence by the Eagles here. Again up to the wing. Good contest. And then Shrey's just almost overran the football. Eagles have picked it up though. They're about to enter their forward 50 once again.
They're streaming here.
In what has been a domination of the midfielders today. And there's been another mark taken inside 50 by Andrew Jarman.
Jarman's heading for a bag here. Sorry, Hef. He's turned it on the first quarter, and they are. It looks like he's turning into Buddy Franklin of old.
Now this is for his fourth.
Fourth. He's kicked it.
Of all the players tonight, you know, past AFL players, people coming out of the woodwork tonight, he's probably the one I've least expected to have as much influence as he's having right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. The only influence I think he was going to have is get a card. I think that was the closest thing we'd get from him, but he's proved me wrong. Now it's just time for my other tips to prove me wrong too, because at the moment we've got Will Taylor taking the kick-ins, and that's just not gonna cut it.
He does have a book as well, boys, called Jarman Magic. I don't know if you've read it, but it's an absolute read.
All right, the game is going. Jars has just kicked a goal, but you unleashed before from outside 50.
Yeah, it was a drop punt.
I'm just trying to watch the play at the moment because we're mid-play, and here comes the ball. We are in the middle of the play right now. We're going to keep the camera rolling to see what happens. I feel like a runner right now. This is unreal footage. TJ from 40 out bends it back and it's a behind. But as we were talking, oh my goodness, the ball just came bounding into the forward 50. And we tried to get out of the way, but I'll get off the ground for now and you guys can go back to the studio.
And Eagles have the ball in the halfback line, coming out of defence now. Will Taylor's has taken another mark of defence. We screen forward, and I believe that's Byron. No, who was that one? Byron Noack again on the halfback flank. Sorry, the light is getting a bit hard to see out here. Jared Davis has been a bit quiet tonight. I thought he'd have more of an influence right now.
I think he's copying a tag, but I'll keep eyes on that though.
Almost inside forward 50 there for the Demons. We're about to enter. Now we've gone sideways. Jarrah's now starting to get up a few touches now that we've mentioned his name. Complaining for a free kick right there. Do you think he's got the distance here? I think he does.
I think so, but he's coming off a string, so I'm undecided. And we've got Jamie Clark here. Is it Jamie Clark? Jamie Clark, that's my tip. He's half-backer. What's he doing up there?
Snuck forward in
Goxie,
the way.
hang on.
Now, this will bring the house down.
I'll tell you what, I just noticed young Sweetie, he switched Motlop and Gox. This might be the move that changes the game, opens it up.
Could be everything. As Goxie lines up, and unfortunately, that effort could have been poorer than Shrey's.
As expected.
Probably not.
That's Prime Train on the last line of defence, kicking out to the outer wing. It's in dispute, looks like it's about to go to bounds, and we're going to be able to throw in.
Well done by the young duck there, he's done well. Oh, Troy.
Lockleys half-forward flank.
Tightly contested ball here.
Not much in it.
TJ's rucking, like this. He's doing well in there. never saw him as a ruckman. JP Drake, quickly on the boot, inside 50. Hotly contested ball, another kick out.
Oh no! Oh, no!
Don't tell me.
Goxie! He's done the handstand. What an absolute specimen he is. He's putting on an absolute clinic for the young ones today.
Special moment there in this game. Good to see the Lockleys take the lead as well for the first time of the evening, I believe. So, yeah, maybe that breeze was doing more than we were talking about earlier on in the game. As we see the replay here.
It was Shep, wasn't it? One of the Shep boys.
Goxie really liked it, that's for sure.
I've got my eyes on Goxie there.
As we move the ball back to the centre bounce here.
Shawnee, what was the feel amongst the oval there? What were you saying?
Lots of crowd, lots of people, lots of good vibes, lots of beers, lots of chalky milk. Lots and lots of chalky milk, but a lot of frustrated spectators at the front not being able to get in.
Another ball up here. The prime train gets first hands to it coming out of the 50 and gets the clearance up to straight into Jared Davis's lap, who's about to return serve. Into the centre. It's turned it over again. A bit of tennis here from, and the Nightmare takes a mark just inside the forward 50 now. He's kicked one tonight, but he hasn't really been tested from distance.
Don't act like you're going to pass it off, Nightmare. You are going back and uncorking the genie, as Bray would say.
There's absolutely no way he's passing this one off. He's got to actually outdo Jim Brady from before, I think. He might
he's mic'd up here, okay.
Do you ever think you'd hear that in a sentence? Bernie Vince to the Nightmare.
No, never. And he's given it a roost, but it's come off the boot ugly, and unfortunately, again, it's been marked by Byron Nowak, who has had a stack of intercept possessions across the halfback.
He's bought his own Sharon today, Byron.
He does that every week as well in the Div 12 Ressies. Just brings his own footy to the game, and just for some reason, just all the time. That's what he does.
One of the best men out there, of course.
So intercept mark here for the Elizabeth on the outer half-forward flank.
Got Bailey McCabe, is that?
I think it is, yeah, and looks like he's going to uncork a genie as well.
Yes, he's got quite a good leg. G'day, Mods.
He's handballed it.
Yeah,
it's a Nightmare.
Giving him another opportunity.
He is absolutely powered up. Oh, he's done that.
The carry on.
The man of the north, the man of the people.
This is his...
going down in folklore. What a man.
This is his country, isn't it? Bailey McCabe with the unselfish play. Trying to fool a few there, I think, and just pop it over the top. And puts it through. And we're going to go to Haz for a few special comments.
Now, the Nightmare, we talked at the start of the quarter about you not having a touch for 5 quarters.
Yeah.
You've just gotten 2 goals in 1 quarter. You had a shot from there before from about 45 out.
Yeah.
Barrel didn't pay off.
Then
you got the hands off there and kicked an absolute snag. 2 goals, 2 incredible goals.
Well, I told Baz to go the top, and what a man. Just brought me into the game.
Oh,
Finished his work. I'm going again here. I'm going again. Baz!
We're live. We're live. We are live on the ground. We could be watching a live version of the Nightmare kick his 3rd goal. This is exclusive footage. You don't see this anywhere. Who is that? I think that's Miles Shepherd. He's passing it back. This is too tactical a football for Ressies football. And here it comes out to the outer side. The Nightmare again. He almost did it. Back to you guys in the booth. It's going crazy out here.
Byron Nowak's going to get another kick in, another stat for him back there. I'd love to see his fantasy score right now, to be honest. Heads up to the midfield there where Pup comes through, gets the ball in the boot somehow. Ball's moving forward for the Lockleys Demons. Ran into a bit of trouble, but we've come out of it here. We're under one of the Shep boys here. I can never tell the difference between the two of them. Delivers it inside 50.
Checkman resting forward.
Checkman is doing some work up inside in front of the goals. We've got JP Drake in front of the commentary booth here, looking a bit worse for wear, a little bit tired.
The veins are popping out of the
He's
head.
got the GPS on, I can see. So we'll find out how many kilometres he's done.
As we've just had another turnover on the forward 50, Lockleys are in control here. Roosted another ball.
Hang on.
High and long
Tommy
and
Jonas.
through
no.
the big ones. That was a massive goal.
And we have the commentary box's own Bray Raffinelli checking in for his first step of action. This will be interesting.
And
straight to the engine room, no warm-up. Watch the hamstrings. What a sight to see.
Another massive goal.
As what we've spoken about before the game, there's plenty of class running out there as well, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. It's like, we've got some ex-AFL legends, some TikTok stars that are probably a bit, probably more handy than they let on, I think. And then, and then we've got Jim Brady out there also.
I like that.
Anyway, we've another centre bounce. Lockleys are getting away to a bit of a lead here, which we haven't seen all night. Shep comes through, hands back to
Jamie Clark.
Goxie is on here again. He's about to get another get. He's gone for the swing and a miss.
Fresh aired it. The fresh airy from Goxie. I tell you what, he's that far from an athlete.
Prime train with the ball on the half-back flank here, just assessing his options, taking a bit of time, bit of speed out of the game.
Ignores the lead from Shrey. Oh, here he is, Shrey. Well done. Great tick lead,
I think
Shrey.
this is the first time I've seen him get a kick.
And dancing. Gone inboard. Oh, 50-50 contest there. It's come to ground. And it's knocked out. Elizabeth Way. Kick forward. 1-on-1 here. Pup's done really well there. Well done, Pup. Ball's a really hot contest. Fierce as anything in there. I think we'll get a boundary. We'll get a ball up here.
Ball up in front of the Eagles' goals here. Brings it down. Kicks out. It's a tightly contested ball inside forward 50 here. The Nightmare puts it on the boot for the Eagles, but it looks a tad wayward and has rolled through for a behind. Our mate Buff's starting to get another stat. Doesn't come out the square, though. Doesn't get the fantasy points for it. That's going to make a few people disappointed. And here we go. Bray from the commentary box onto the field, getting his first possession of the night. Brings it out from the defensive 50. Turned it over to Prime Train to Shep, who comes out to Shrey. Gets another inside 50. And Byron almost mops it up again. Nightmare. Don't tell me he's going to do it again. He gets it on the boot. And we've picked it up to ground. The speed on the ball here, the pace, and we're going to have another... No, we are not. And Bray's got another kick. He's had 2 possessions in the time he's taken over. Shrey in front of the goals.
Shrey!
Oh, the crowd goes nuts. What we all came to see. He said, this is my pocket. I don't know about that. That's your 3rd kick of the game. It's time to go.
Now, Rolly Shrey, there was just a sense about him there that he knew where that ball was going to be. He got himself in a position and put it through.
Absolutely. He puts himself in the right positions, but you've got to stick those tackles.
All right, Shrey, now you kicked an incredible goal last year, but now you come back to your junior club, kicking goal. How does it feel?
Good, mate. On the wing by myself. Send someone to me now. They'll learn.
It's awesome. Now, of course, 2nd year of the biggest game. Yeah. What do you think of the turnout, sponsorships, just all activations around?
Doesn't get better than this, mate. Top tier effort from all the boys involved, including Nida.
Thanks, Shrey. Back to you, boys.
As we bring it back to the centre bounce here.
Tommy Jonas out of the ruck. Bray Raffinelli. Oh, he's gone on the left foot. Bray, that's not your best, mate. Here's Tommy Jonas again.
Oh,
Great handball in the centre of the ground. Shep's getting held onto. No free kick. Play on. Lockleys coming out of the centre half back there. Shep again. Dancing. Handball backwards. We're going to get a kick in the middle. And a turnover to the Eagles. So the Eagles are rebounding off half-back here. Going down their outer wing. Inside handball, Pup Ninnis intercept. Streaming through. Deep inside 50. Mott's in the back.
Oh, this is dangerous.
He's going to work. Here's Mott. Oh, can he go again?
Goodness me.
And he's kicked it.
He's turned it on.
Is it possible to tackle this guy?
And the amount of you fucking rubbish running off the work.
You got me 3 or 2?
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Go to better sleep at 40 Winks.
Come a long way since slipping one of these in the barbie was considered fancy. Look at Nate chucking a Singapore chili crab on the new Weber Q. Check out Charlie sizzling up beef sautés on hers.
Poppy over there, perfecting a pavlova.
And that's tea time. Ooh, slow-cooked balsamic glazed lamb shanks. Feed your curiosity with the new Weber Q.
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Go to bed.
And it's half time here down in Elizabeth, and great local footy atmosphere out here on the park right now. A lot of kicking the catch going on. It's pretty interesting to see. I'm not sure how far we are away from the next quarter, but yeah. We're back anyway live. We did have some technical difficulties. The commentary box was pretty scary sitting there. Just the lights went off and...
Yeah, lucky I'm next to two big burly blokes because I was piggy in the middle there. So thanks for looking after me, boys.
Bit of a shriek there and yeah, a bit of clutching there, but no, it was all right. But now we are back. We are live and we're aiming to have the commentary back up for the second half. I think we're refilling a generator. I think that's the story.
That is the story. You know, this is your park footy. This is your Div 12 Ressies at absolute peak, and that's why we love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and live streams are always tedious. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Isn't that Murphy's Law?
Correct. But it's good to see a lot of people sort of sticking around. And what we've come here for is the football. What are you thinking so far about the football?
It's a better probably contest than I thought it would be. Like I thought with some of the recruits we might have one team run away with it, and with the start that Lockleys made, I thought they were just going to get smashed with the likes of Prime Train, I think Miles Shep, I think it was, just absolutely running amok through the middle. But Lockleys have came back and made it a good contest.
They've made it really good. I think Bray Raffinelli coming out of the commentary box straight into the middle, that's definitely given Lockleys a big pump up. It's been a hot contest. The footy's been hot. It's been ping-ponging back and forth. It's great to watch.
Absolutely, but I mean, I think the major question on everyone's minds is best on, worst on. I've got Jim Brady as my worst on so far. He hasn't given much. His first quarter was absolutely woeful. Best on, you could throw a blanket over Jars, or you could say Motlop too. Depends who gets the win.
I'm going to pull you up there. Jim Brady hasn't done much. Did you see that goal from inside the centre square?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You could throw that out there, but hey, one kick wonder.
Yep. I actually had Will Taylor as my tip for best on ground. I think he might be. I think Goxie's on top of him at the moment for the for the not the worst on ground medal.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Goxie's shown a bit, couple of fresh Aries, which we absolutely love in the Div 12 Ressies. Juice Newton-Jarman, absolutely turning one on. He's wound the clock back. He's not wearing the number 2, which he did famously for the Crows, but he's absolutely wound it back tonight and just found his form.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Actually, I've probably been too harsh there on Jim Brady, to be honest. Will Taylor hasn't given much, but one thing we can agree on is Goxie worst dressed. What is going on with that bottom half?
It doesn't seem to be affecting his football prowess, though, and I say prowess with great sincerity. But I've got the feeling we might see something special from Goxie, regardless of the output in the outfit in the second half. Just given that he's been, sniffing around the goals, he's had a few kicks here and there. Gave us a nice handstand celebration when he didn't actually do anything. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
The shorts. I don't know if Goxie realises. I know he's from one of the eastern states. I think up in Queensland. You're in Elizabeth. There's no beach. There's no river. There's no water, and he's got the boardies. There is a swimming centre that's opened around the corner though, which sounds absolutely phenomenal. But I don't think Goxie's going there anytime soon. So the boardies for me. Yeah, not great. But football, not too bad.
Yeah, he's had more touches last week than he has he has more touches this week than what he has previous years. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes in the second half. But one thing I would like to see in the second half is a bit more intensity around the footy. I think a couple of guys are bailing out. Riley Stray needs to put his hand up as captain in the second half and really put his head over the pill.
Now the Eagles are about to take to the field here again. I'm not sure how this is going to work with the sheer amount of people that are on the park right now. I'm hearing it's a sellout too. They're not letting any more people through the gates at the moment.
No, I actually got here. I finished work and got here at about 10 minutes into the first quarter, and I jumped the line of about 250 people to get to the front. Had to use a bit of authority to get through as well because there was no way I was waiting in that line to get through, and there was people screaming at me because I got in earlier. So it is absolute pandemonium down here. There's beers, there's chalky milk, there's donuts, there's Red Bull, there is everything you can. There's
heaps of snags too.
There's heaps of snags, there's a barbecue, there is absolutely everything you'd want down here. So there's even a Camaro down there, the Red Bull Camaro, and I walked past it and went, oh boy, how good is that?
good you say
We're just
that,
waiting on the
Shawnee,
Lockleys
too.
boys,
So I think we're just waiting on the Lockleys boys. I can't, nowhere to be seen. And Goxie, he might be at the canteen getting a sausage and bread, I think. So I don't think those shorts will be any good after he's got a bit of tomato sauce on them.
I've got a theory that they're his secret weapon, to be honest. He's playing a lot better in these shorts than he was in last year's shorts as well. So, yeah.
Is there any chance the Shep boys swap Gansies at half time?
We mentioned this before the game, and if they did, I don't think anyone would be none the wiser.
Absolutely no idea. They are 2 peas in a pod, those boys.
I think Miles Shep's probably been the better one at the moment, but if they were to swap teams and just even it up a little bit, it might be a bit more interesting.
Now,
just looking at the Eagles lineup here, I'm not sure we've got too many. Prime Train's out there for an early warm-up, but I'm not. Trey's out there with him too. So, no, Miles Shep is out too. So, he's a big boy, Miles Shep, a lot bigger than I thought he'd be.
Also, the entranceway for the Lockleys Demons to get on the ground, there is a guard of honour that stretches about 400 metres from the club rooms to the Oval, and they're going to get a massive reception. And I think I can actually see them walking out of the club rooms now. So they're going to get a big round of applause when they come through here.
High-fiving, hugging, kissing babies. He's doing everything. He's the man of the people right now. They're about to enter the arena again.
Big cheer. Goxie's leading them out. It looks like there's a few sore hamstrings from the Elizabeth side of things as well, guys. A few of those leg swings going on. I don't think they're going as well as what... Nightmare, any leg swings, any danger? Probably not.
Might do a hammy if he does, I reckon.
We got roaming Haz over with us as well. So Haz,
we
got the microphones. Would you like to say a few words, Mr. Harry?
Oh, mate, what a night it's been, eh? Honestly, last year, didn't think it could get topped. I think it's gotten there. I know we're only 2 quarters in, but what an atmosphere it is. It's so high scoring already. It's going to be a very tight finish. Going to be on for, I reckon, a good chance at a game winner here. Within the last 30 seconds, somebody will step up, somebody will kick an absolute incredible goal. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing along the boundary. It's been good fun, and I can't wait for the second half to get started.
It's the contrast from last year. We saw essentially a blowout from the get-go. We're in with a real tight contest here. It's there's so much potential for us to see a classic or something crazy is about to happen. So yeah, very interesting to see. What's your tip for the rest of the game? Who do you think gets up on top? Who do you think has a blinder in the second half?
I think it's just going to be back and forth the whole second half. I'm honestly saying, from what I've seen so far, Goxie, he's just going to dominate the second half. Nobody can even touch his feet. That's how good he is.
We were just talking about him. And what's your thoughts on the board shorts? Are they his secret weapon, or are they more of a hindrance to him?
Oh, I just think it makes him so much better. It's, from what I heard, the board shorts goes to the #1 pick, and so he specially got them. That's why you don't see anyone else out here with them.
Yeah, no, that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. This is the insights we don't get from in the commentary box with you out in the field.
But yeah, going back to my match prediction, I think it's going to be back and forth the whole second half. Get down to the last 30 seconds. I think we see somebody step up like Shrey, Checkers, and they kick a goal from the boundary Dom Sheed style to win the game, and the crowd storms, and they can't play the rest of the game because the whole crowd's on the field. I think it's going to go down to the wire just like that. What do you think?
I'm just looking forward to a tight contest, I think on paper, I reckon the Eagles have got a slight bit more class, but the Lockleys boys are really pulling together, and I think some of the, not to take anything away from the boys that put this on tonight, but just some of the locals, like Byron Nowak in that back line, just taking mark after mark after mark on that last line of defence. Yeah. There's a bit of cohesion through those Lockleys boys from playing together.
Before,
yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I think now the Lockleys
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're looking out onto the wing. And
oh my goodness!
Checkers has brought out the helmet and goggles.
Helmet and goggles. Now this is like we've seen us quite half from Checkers really in his lofty standards as well. But could the helmet, as per usual, be the spark that we need for the second half?
He's going swimming too.
Wow.
He's got the swimming goggles on, and I'm all for it. I rate it so much.
All right, I've kind of changed. I'm going to wind back here. I don't see Lockleys losing now, to be honest.
No, they can't.
Yeah, not with helmet Checkers at the helmet. Helmet goggles Checkers.
From I reckon about 65 out will roost one to win the game.
100%. There's no doubt about it now. So we're about to take the field. I think the Eagles boys are about to head back to their positions. Sweetie's holding up the whiteboard for the Lockleys Demons, so we can't be too far away. What's your plan for this quarter? We hoping we get power back and you can continue roaming.
Hopefully we get some power back. I can run out to the people. But I just want to quickly mention, this is just an alpha move by the Eagles. The Lockleys boys, they're doing their talk in the huddle.
Yep.
But the Eagles boys are ready to go. They're already in their spots.
No, they're all.
I love that. I'm all for that. A little
No.
bit of intimidation.
100%. They're ready to go.
Make the Lockleys boys rush through their talk. I'm all for it. Love it.
It's an age-old tactic down at this level. So, anyways, we're about to go back to the second half. I think we've only got 2 microphones, so we'll skip it through. Hopefully, we get the proper commentary booth up soon. So yeah.
Hef, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I've never seen someone kick a chalky milk can off an oval at halftime. And
no one's really had the need to.
well, no, correct. But I've seen probably 15 chalky milk cans in the middle of the oval get escorted off just before three-quarter time. So
Yeah. When you're giving away chalky milks for free, you're you're bound to have some recycling to do a bit later. Anyways, we're right on the boundary here. We're actually in prime position, so hopefully we don't get too far into the shot. But yeah. Play's about to get underway here at Elizabeth. Just waiting for the siren. Predictions for the second half.
I think it's going to be highly contested. I think it's going to be interesting to see what the coaches have made, what magnets they've moved. But I think it'll be pretty straight shooting to begin with.
And we're away here. Prime Train with the fend off. Hands it out to Mark Cosgrove, who is a baller over the football. We've got Bray picked it up on the halfback flank, and we've got Lockleys trying to work it out of their defensive half, and they do so successfully through Byron Nowak.
Here he is.
We're heading inside 50, where Dossie, who's had a quiet game.
What does
Coming to. Is about.
Hef, we've got a special guest here on the boundary line. It's the coach of the Lockleys Football Club for the night, John Sweet. How are you, George?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's great to be out here. The atmosphere is great.
Beautiful, mate. Just a few things at halftime. What got said?
Look, the intensity needs to be lifted. Not much defense happening out there, which is, it's all right as long as we use the offense and the ball better.
Beautiful.
We just need to lift a bit.
And thoughts on Checkers in the ruck so far?
Love it. I love the way he goes about it. I model my game off him, so I just love every bit about the way he goes about it.
Beautiful, mate. Thank you for joining us.
No, thank you.
Any tactical moves? Anything you sort of want to swing?
Look,
or?
we've chucked TJ out forward.
Yep.
The only problem with that is we need the ball to get to him first.
Has he ever played forward?
He plays forward over in Kangaroo Island.
Yep.
He kicked, I think, 5 last week for whoever he plays for over there. So he's got a good set of hands, and if he marks it, kicks the goal.
You could be a tactical genius here, sweetie.
Hopefully it works. Just got to get the ball to him.
Good on you, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Some match-winning tactics there, hopefully. But as we bring it out of the middle again, one of the older fellas gets a touch. Number 441, I love seeing a huge game. Number Trey delivers it inside 50, could spot up a teammate, has a roosted goal, and unfortunately, it's fell in Giles' lap, but he has not managed to get it over the line, and it has gone out in the back pocket.
One thing I want to note here is we've got the helmet checkers straight at the halftime. Lockleys means business. It's on from here.
Like, as I was saying to Hazard at the halftime break, I just can't see Lockleys losing now with helmet checkers at the helm.
Absolutely.
Now, as we're commentating here, we've got Prime Train versus Checkers with the stick in the boot out. Just want to make mention that we are commentating into a carton of chocolate milk that Haz was using before. So that's now our microphone, but we have a holding the ball decision in defence for the Demons.
Beautiful. And we're going from the back pocket here. What a kick. Laced out. Shep. Straight to the guts here. We've got Motlop one-on-one. And we're tackled. Once again, Jim Brady pulling out of the contest.
And as we move back into the commentary box here, there is a slight chance we're going to get some power very soon, so we might be able to bring the main feed back and can stop commentating through this kind of choppy milk. Lights have just come on in the studio, so that is a good sign.
I think the biggest thing to come out of halftime as well, boys, is Checkers helmet, goggles. Absolutely brilliant. Can't miss him. Prime Train's just swooping on this. Nice handball outside. Oh, that is a sausage. That is a great goal. Great roving by the Prime Train. Nice dish out and great goal.
Incredible passage of play there to get that through the big ones. We're just waiting for a score update. We don't have the screen in front of us, but I think that pegs the Eagles back closer, if not. Well, you've probably got it on your screen right now. You probably have a better idea than we do right now. And we've just got it up on the scoreboard there. We've got 11-9-75 plays 11-4-70. So tight contest as we have anticipated. But
All of the safety outlets.
All right, we bring it back to the centre here. Helmet Checkers looking unbeatable. Coming up against the big ruckman for Elizabeth, Ben Halliday.
Prime Train is just turning it on this quarter, isn't he?
And I believe we might be back. I'm gonna keep the chalky milk cart close to my face just in case until we switch over. But Shep brings it. Hand passes inside, and then we go inside 50. But it's another minor score for the Eagles.
Byron Nowak not taking his kick out. He's unselfishly just hiding in the pocket there. So great kick out from Lockleys. Found a nice target there in Tyson Nitschke. Tyson's going to go back. Oh, he's hit the kick. That's a great kick, Tyson. Jarrah, great centering ball. Straight to Brayraf. Oh, should have give. Jarrah's got it back here.
Oh, straight.
Jarrah's just dancing. Left foot, straight to Shug. Brayraf and Ellie doing his best work in the centre. Oh, he's low and short there to Jim Brady.
That's exactly what you wanted to see.
Jim Brady.
Jim's going back on the mark here. Oh, nice short
Unselfish.
kick inside 50.
Now, Jared Davis has worked all the way out from the halfback flank here. I reckon he's had 3 touches in that passage of play. It just shows the work rate of some of these elite athletes out there. Delivers it inside 50 and has hit up Goxie. Now, we called this at half-time. We were sniffing a goal for Goxie there, so we might actually see this come to fruition right now. The big 0-0 on the back.
He's 25 metres out, dead in front.
And Goxie's turned it on. Nailed it. What a man. What a man. It's good to see, and we have everyone in the oval.
It was a dicey kick off the boot, but he got there in the end, and that's what we like to see.
Everyone's getting around Goxie. We all love that great man, great comedian, great footballer.
Brings a lot to the footy community. I think he's trying to get a handstand and away, but there's too many people running onto the field to mob him. And we've got the Ackermanis handstand. Absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Is there anything the man can't do?
Oh, I don't think there is, to be honest. He's one of the Div 12 Resi goats, that's for sure. Number 1 draft pick, I believe, this year as well.
Number 1 draft pick, absolutely.
Yes.
He's giving us.
And Goxie's turned it on. Nailed it. What a man. What a man. It's good to see. And we have
bringing a lot to the table right now as we bring it back to the centre bounce. Helmet Checkers gets another hit out to Bray. We've seen Jared Davis now move into the midfield. He's about to get an inside 50. And we're going to see Goxie hit up again. Just couldn't take the grab, but the Lockleys Demons hits it out to Bray. And we're about to see a shot at goal. And Motlop doesn't quite get it there. We've got a stoppage in the forward pocket.
So the umpire's going to come in and ball it up here. Very interesting times, middle of the game. Scores are just about even. Helmet Checkers on fire. Mott's in and under. Shot for goal there, and we've got it behind.
Yep.
So it takes the scores to 11-9-75. Waiting for the scoreboard to update here. It should be 12-5-76.
Trey with the kick out. Interesting manoeuvre. Obviously using their quality ball movers coming out of defence. Turns it straight over to the Demons, though. Struggling to see who it is on that far wing. It looks like one of the Shep boys.
He's one of the Shep boys.
One of the Shep boys.
He's going to unload from here, I reckon. I reckon he's got the distance.
Absolutely, he does. Walking in now. From outside 50. Unleashes. Doesn't quite put it through.
That's a matchup we want to see at home. Prime Train, Motlop. I think they've moved those magnets. There's no way that Prime Train's matching up on Motlop.
Stray again out of fullback. He's found a target too.
He's tumbleweeded that.
In the Adrian Watts 441, great number. Zooks, handball forward. Oh, brave.
That's elite.
Sitting dark, Prime Train chopped off. Bernie Vince, great kick out of side. Elizabeth going inside 50 here. And that's gone through for a minor.
Made the umpire work there.
Interested to see who's going to take the kick out up here for Lockleys. We've had a few different takers. I'm just counting the fantasy points, really. But coming out to number 40 there, and Tyson Nitschke moves it up. And there is a turnover here on the half-forward flank with Bernie Vince taking the grab. It's coming back to Bernie. Inside 50.
He is taking the mickey. Oh, you got to take that.
Charles is lurking. He's sniffing around the contest. He's come out with it. He's sensing the goals. He's hooking it back, but he can't quite get it far enough, and that is a minor score.
That's a bit hungry there by Giles, but if you had a first half like he did, I would be having a shot too.
And the stat king here, Byron Nowak with a kick out, or as I like to refer to him as Uncle Choppy. He's gone the barrel. Here he goes, helmet checkers. Oh, Bernie Vince cut it off.
Tell you what, Bernie Vince is in really good nick. I reckon he could get a kick for the Crows by the way they played last night.
It's a great kick across.
He's hit up Bailey McCabe, who's been unselfish tonight. He's passed off a few.
And prime train. So the Eagles are working in tandem here. Even another inside 50 here. And, minor score.
Across
but
the face.
Very unselfish footy there from Elizabeth, chopping it around.
Definitely sharing the football around, and it's working for them in this half. Another kick here. Jared Davis taking the kick out from fullback and hits up another Lockleys player on the halfback flank. And we finally got the kick away.
Oh!
Big fly, but couldn't get up there. Motlop takes it. Clean hands. Helmet checkers in the vicinity. We just know he's about to do something.
So clean with the footy, Motlop. Absolutely clean. I don't know about that, but holding the. Okay.
Had a holding the man decision here, I think. So Motts is sitting there. He wants to give it to Checkers. He knows something's going to happen, but I think Checkers is being too tightly guarded. So
Elizabeth have set up behind the footy here.
Oh, it's a great mark, one of the Shep boys.
Another one by the Shep boys.
Archie, for those of you playing at home, great kick.
Now, Jared Davis has been doing a lot of hard work this quarter, pushing up from that half-back line. Now he's inside the forward 50 again. He shrugged off another tackle and delivers a spear, but it is cut off by number 15, Dylan Chaplin from the Elizabeth Eagles.
So ball's on the outer wing here for Elizabeth. Hot contest. Ball's going to go forward here. Forward handball.
Bit of very average football happening here. Pick up the ball, young fella.
Not a lot to commentate at the moment, boys. There we go.
Munro. Forward pocket.
And we're about to cut down to Haz in the forward pocket there. Harry, we're over to you, mate.
You love.
All right, we're down here on the Lockleys bench with the man of the moment, Goxie.
Mate.
People were saying earlier that they thought you were going to be worse than Grant. You've had a few touches and you just kicked a goal.
Yep, second goal of my life. I kicked one up in Ballarat a long time ago. There's another one, but mate, it's a thrill. I'd be lying if I said it was a beautiful kick. It wobbled a bit, slowly went through, but they're all worth 6, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then I was swamped by people. I had to move people out to do a handstand, which in my mind it didn't go as long as I wanted to in my mind, you know? In my mind I'm thinking 10-second handstand.
That's all right. How proud of yourself are you?
Very proud, mate.
Yeah.
Very proud.
I'm proud of you too. Well done. You smashed
Thanks,
it.
mate. Thanks for having me.
And we're back in the commentary booth here. Thanks to Haz for that inspiring interview from Goxie there. Sure, he talked you through his goal, and it's one that will be remembered for a long time to come.
I'm still just taking in the whole get up there. What is happening? What is going on?
I'm a fan of it. I'm not going to lie.
Well, it's better than his performance last year.
Absolutely.
So the Candy Man's made another change here. Mott's into the ruck. He's won the tap. Hotly contested. Prime train with the clearance.
I'm still
Jamie Clark, good hit. Oh, all right, Elizabeth got it back. They're going inside 50. Here's Prime Train again. Bread and butter for the Prime Train.
Oh,
he's gone the checky.
And I think he celebrated earlier there, the old prime train. He thought that was going through, but
Here in
wasn't
the
to
commentary box, boys, I'm just struggling to tell the difference between Daniel Motlop and Bray Raffinelli. I'm still unsure which one's which. So
we're about to go back to Haz now. So see what he's got to say.
But I'm no good. Look at him. He's laughing. He reckons he's going to boot up. He said, "Take your boots off. I'm wearing them and having a crack in the last quarter." So.
I love that. Now,
yeah, he wants them.
What's in your arms? What's in your arms?
The helmet, and the boots and the goggles. I'd take them all off and give them to Sweetie. He said, "You're done for the day, and I'm taking over."
Checkers off.
Helmet checkers is. You've taken off helmet checkers. That's another beast. Does the helmet improve your stats by a big margin?
It's meant to, but I don't know what's going on out there. But it just wasn't helmet weather tonight.
That's disappointing. Thank you. We just had checkers on. Back to you guys in the booth.
And Motlop takes it on the half-back line for Lockleys. We've got a wide handball out wide, trying to find some options, but there's not a lot of play forward for the Demons. Managed to get a kick away. Got a contest on the half-forward flank here, but I think the ball is just going to spill out of bounds. It does before the prime train can get there.
Nice bit of touch there for Tommy Jonas, linking up with Motts. There's a couple of ex-Port Adelaide boys just doing a bit of work out there on the half-forward flank.
Bit of synergy.
Ball's getting thrown in.
This is Jim Brady in the ruck.
It is.
He's putting his head over the footy.
Hotly contested in there, really, really hotly contested. Great tackle from Lockleys. We'll get another ball up. Lockleys half-forward flank, out of side. Oh, we got a free kick to Bernard.
Now this could go a long way, I think, from the... He's signalling forward. He wants this to go. He wants this to cover some distance. He's trying to find an option. Move the ball forward.
Great little chip kick to a wing.
And we just had JP Drake coming to us for a score update, but we're about to move the ball into the forward 50. Prime Train grabs it on the half-forward flank, delivers inside 50, and that's not Jake Waterman, that is Michael Fisher for the Elizabeth Eagles up there.
What a name, Jake Waterman.
Saw the number 2 and got a little bit excited. If he's anything like his numbers' sake, we should expect this to go through.
Also, very unselfish footy from Andy Munro. Hasn't played footy since under 12s, I think I watched yesterday, and his foot skills are very good. So, very impressed by Andy Munro, the jumper man.
Now, we've had another behind here. Unfortunately, young Jake Waterman, Michael Fisher, couldn't put that one through.
He's had a great season, Jake Waterman.
Now, we've got Motts is kicking out from fullback again. We've had a bit of a tactical switch this quarter, but it's kicked straight down the Prime Train's throat.
I think Motts may think that Prime Train's playing for Lockleys here because...
Shrey's wheeling around for a handball.
Synergy.
Sorry,
Shawnee.
Shawnee.
And chopped off.
Shrey thought he was playing for Lockleys then.
Caden. Great leg outside. Bro Raffinelli doing a bit of work. You can commentate, you can kick a footy. What can't he do? TJ, half-forward flank for Lockleys. Bang inside. Oh no! And we've got a very special guest on commentary with us, the one and only Uncle Checkers. Checkers, how are you?
Spending some time on the bench at the moment. Geordie Sweet said I'm done for the day.
I'm very shocked at that. Geordie Sweet said he was going to throw his hand up there, but one question, Checkers. It's been on everyone's mind, my mind all night. Aaron Gox, shorts. What's happening?
First draft pick. So sometimes when you are the first draft pick, you get a $50,000 NAB portfolio. So my first draft pick for Lockleys gets board shorts. That was the plan of attack. But
hey, when in Rome.
Well
when in Rome.
Well spent. Prime Train out of wing here. He's turning one on this quarter, isn't he? The Prime
we
Train.
have tried to shut down Prime every quarter. No one can do it.
Nice kick from Caden.
I put Bray Raffinelli on Prime in the last. I reckon that's the move. But
a few ear massages.
Lockleys going back inside 50 here. Jim Brady. He's dropped his chest mark. And Juice Newton-Jarman sitting at full back. What's going on there? He's kicked 5 goals. Get him up forward.
I reckon they've done the old forwards to back, backs to forwards.
Trey is raking in Premier Data stats right now. He's had about 15 kickouts, a goal. Aaron Gox and Trey leading the Prem Data.
And he's turned it over, the Stray dog. So
maybe we need to shut down Shrey. Did let Prime run free. He burns the ball a bit, but Shrey's been damaging.
Very iffy call, Checkers. I don't know how I feel about that.
Schrader is down. I'm going to leave you to it, boys. I'm trying to get back. I'm getting Sweetie's ear, so let me back out. I need to
Helmet
get out
there,
mate. Helmet Checkers was no good.
Get Helmet Checkers back on the ground.
Thank you, Checkers, for joining us in the commentary booth.
As we say that, Sweetie's called Checkers' number. I think we're back on.
Now, I think Goxie's board shorts are getting lower and lower as the game progresses here. I cannot see any leg between the socks and the board shorts, so that's how low they're actually getting.
But now we have an explanation, so we're all happy days.
As the ball's brought back into play here, we have the Eagles tussling for the ball. Quick kick out back into the forward 50 for Lockleys. Jarman is lurking around the football, but we've had the tap
here
forward.
we go. Oh,
come on, young fella.
Got it. Got it, old Troy Barnes.
Well done, Troy Barnes.
Full forward, kicks a goal. What fantastic to see. Everyone getting around him. Well done, Lockleys Football Club.
Just a moment that bloke is never going to forget putting the ball through there on the back of that
for the
passage of play. Well done.
Shrey coming to the bench. Is this an injury concern, boys, or is this just a simple rest?
I'm not sure. We might try to catch up with Shrey here. We'll see if we can get him over. No, he's highly focused on the game. He's zeroed in on the bench. I think he's really desperate for a rest.
I can go
but yeah.
All right, we're here with Mini Checkers. You've just kicked your first goal. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know really what to say.
How does it feel that a former AFL player in Tom Jonas just gave you the cheeky handball there, you picked it up, kicked a snag?
I feel pretty happy.
Yeah.
Thank you to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Awesome. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
No, it's all right. We've got him.
Play resumes here at Elizabeth. We've lost our feed, but that's okay. We can still bring you the action as to what's happening on the field. The Eagles are about to go inside their forward 50 once again. Good contest there, but unfortunately spills out of play, and we have a ball in on the far side of the ground.
Scores are 12-14-86 to 13-7-85. We've just got a special guest commentator about to take a seat. His name is Riley Stray. Stray, you've come off for a rest and straight in the box. How are you, son?
Not well, but I've been watching Hef's Keeper League videos, and Nick Martin's been kicking, so just took 4 or 5 there. Add a couple plus 15s on, no worries.
We were wondering why the move to the fullback and the kick-out duties happened, but now
I've turned it over 4 times, actually.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't count in fantasy, so it's all good. As we go back inside the forward 50 here for the Demons, desperate for another goal here.
Stray, can I ask you a question? Why is Juice Newton-Jarman sitting at full back?
I have no idea.
What's going on there?
He hasn't even come for a spell yet. I've been off twice.
It's really thrown me off the last quarter or so, where we've had Motlop in defence, we've had Jarman in defence. I'm kind of getting confused as to which way each team's going.
Very fair.
How's the morale tonight, Stray? How's being home?
Yeah, it's good, mate. Love being here. Great club. I love this club so much. Sweety's giving me looks. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh. I just took 5 kick-ins. You should have seen me.
Bit of lip going back and forth between the Lockleys coach Jordan Sweet and Shrey as he sits here in the commentary box with us. Shrey, give us a bit of an insight as to what it's like out there with the crowd and the atmosphere and like that. Have you played in anything like this before?
Similar to last year. I think there might be a few more people here.
Yep.
But no, it's crazy. I mean, in the first quarter, I took a bit of time to soak it in, and it was just crazy. It's just something you've never experienced before unless you're an AFL player, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's pure bliss.
It's probably the nearest you'll get if you're not one.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah.
Like, you can play as many local footy grand finals as you want, but this is just different gravy.
Yeah.
And how's it playing with Prime Train? Like, he moves a lot differently to the rest of the Div 12 Ressies out there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He needs to kick it to me, mate. I'm asking for it. I'm running it. Gucci subbed himself off. Of course, the hamstring.
As he walks past with a beer in his hand.
But no, he just needs to kick it to me more. He's probably had 50 kicks, but I'm due.
So we're going to get the runner to Prime Train. Give it to Shrey.
I gave him a word at half time, but I don't think he was too keen on it.
Well, Shrey, I think everyone's backing you for a goal in the second half here. What do you think your chances are like? We saw you spray one earlier on. But
I kicked one. I kicked it.
Oh, that's right. You did too. My bad.
No. We'll have a look. I might go deep in the last quarter.
We want 2 then. We want you to double last year's efforts.
I am spent, but the boys are just moving it end to end like it's nothing. Smooth like butter.
Yeah, this Miles Shep brings it inside 50.
Oh, Willie Taylor.
And Stray, last question for me, or one of the other questions for me. How is it to kick a goal and not get covered in about 4 litres of milk?
Yes, it's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It felt good, it can breathe, which is good, the first good part, but I was a bit scared they were going to come, so I prepared, I put my head up in case they did, because that's how you get the air in. Last time I didn't get enough air in and I almost passed out.
I did notice earlier before, one of the Shep guys could have lined you up, but you sidestepped him nicely.
Yes, I also kicked it to the wrong Shep 3 times. I just look at his face. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the Shep. No, wrong one.
Never mind the Guernsey.
No, don't look at the Guernsey. I look at the facial expressions. I'm a little bit of more like spiritual fella, but.
Anyways, amazing insights here from Riley Stray. We get this inner sanctum access here in the commentary booth.
There we go. Lenny's on.
Young fella.
Here we go. I'll hop out now because I need to go get a rub.
All good.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks for joining us, Stray. Thanks for your insights.
Marmalade's own Riley Stray.
Now Johnsy has to put that sweaty headset back on. Enjoy that one, mate.
Now, guys, if you remember last year, this great man about to take this kick out, he does not go short. He just goes the absolute barrel, and that's what he's going here. And there it is.
As the Dude 12 Resi says, uncork the genie.
Giles has lined the bloke up here. Pup's been knocked over. No, he's been called for the throw. Prime Train goes inside 50 to Bernard Vince. Bernard with the long handball over to Bailey McKay.
Great goal, Bailey.
Who puts it through, and he's given us a celebration. Lovely to see. Bailey McKay, real underrated player coming into this game, I feel. Just seeing the footage on for the Wattle Park Animals. He looks like a bigger fella, but he's got some silky smooth skills when he's got it. So, yeah, pretty interesting to watch.
One person I am actually disappointed with is Caden. Very disappointed with Caden.
That goes out to Lenny, our little man Lenny. He's been dealing with a fair bit back in Melbourne. He's been getting to the boys' games for Wattle Park. Check out Wattle Park as well. That's for Lenny. Lenny, love you.
Right on, mate.
Thank you all for tuning into the stream. Love you.
Back in the middle, Checkers out the ruck. Bernie doing a bit of hard work, which we like to see. Kick go forward, Jamie Clark.
And that is the siren for 3/4 time. We might throw to the ad break as we leave Elizabeth Oval. 93 plays 85 here.
Dream big and spend less this end of financial year at 40 Winks with up to 50% off savings store-wide. And for this week only, we're taking a further 10% off the discounted price. Sale is for a limited time only.
We've come a long way since slipping one of these in the barbie was considered fancy. Look at Nate chucking a Singapore chili crab on the new Weber Q. Check out Charlie sizzling up beef sautés on hers.
And Poppy over there, perfecting a pavlova.
And that's tea time. Ooh, slow-cooked balsamic glazed lamb shanks. Feed your curiosity with the new Weber Q.
3/4 time. It is 93 to 86. The Eagles are winning. Both huddles are sounding pretty loud. They're both excited for this final term. It's going to come right down to the wire. We'll try and get into the Lockleys huddle. They're chanting McKenty for Jed McKenty. He's somewhere in there. They're pretty pumped. They got little Lenny up, giving them a pump up before. I see a sign saying, JP Drake, congratulations. You've just won your first prize. He won a meat tray. He won a meat tray.
That's lovely.
Awesome. We'll try and snag a few of the players as they come out of the huddle. Both teams obviously pretty amped up. Final quarter, the Eagles boys are already headed off. We'll try and get some of them. Let's see who we can get. Oh, Prime Train's too busy. We get the Nightmare. He's pretty busy as well. Matty Knight, big final turn from you boys.
Yeah.
Will you hold on?
Well, I hope so. We need Elizabeth's first win of the year. It's it'll be a big momentous occasion. We got a Brownlow medalist as a coach, just giving us a big rev up. So if we lose, I don't think we're going to be allowed back in the change.
We're going to win by
10 goals. So
Don't worry about that. I've got a question for you. Of course, you've won a Brownlow medal in your career.
Yeah.
Where will this rank, taking a club who hasn't won a game all year, lost by a record-breaking 500 points earlier in the year?
Oh.
If you get these boys over the line, where will it rank in your career
very, very
achievements?
high, very, very high in my career. This will be the one. This will even beat the Brownlow McGarry, 4 premierships. Doesn't matter. This will be the one. Look out, we're going to get him. Going to get him, Matty.
Rat's just rolled his stats in there as well.
We'll see if we can find a few more players. Oh, here we go. The Shep brothers together. Here we go, lads. Jump in. One final quarter. It's going to be big. It's a close game.
It's the last dance. It's going down to the line.
Now, of course, both of you are going to think you're going to win. What does each of your teams need to do to get over the line?
Just get the ball to me.
Okay.
Just get the ball to me.
Yeah. Same story?
I think just stay away from the umps. You know, they love to insert late, so tight game.
Let's
It's
not
probably
be
going to be some
surprised
free
if
kick
call
late.
late. There could be.
Yeah.
Now, a surprising standout performance from somebody in this fourth quarter. Who's going to be?
I think Hayden McDonald's just going to insert himself.
Love that.
Look, he's had a bit of a rusty start, but I'm sensing 2 or 3 this quarter. I'm a bit worried about McDonald. He's looking lively, so he could be the one. He could be the one.
Love that. We'll head over here. We'll quickly try and get Prime Train. Mate, you've had a great game so far. What do the boys need to do to hold on in this fourth term?
I don't know. Just keep running hard, keep working hard, and defend, because there's not much defending going on. It's just slingshot footy, which we love. It's good for the spectators, so just keep playing footy.
Now, as we talked about before, you've had 81 touches this year, 8 goals. You've been to London, you've been to New York. Getting Elizabeth their first win of the season.
That would be the top. That would be the pinnacle of everything,
right up there?
of everything that's ever happened to me in my life. That would be better than sex.
Love that. Thank you. Back to you guys in the commentary box.
And we're back here at Elizabeth, and we're about to enter the final quarter. It's a pretty tight contest. What have we got here? Eagles are currently on 13-15-93 to Lockleys Demons 13-8-86. And this contest really could go either way. We've seen the left-hand side of the screen to be the scoring end, which Lockleys are kicking to this quarter, so anything could happen here.
The Candyman, Jordan Sweet, has gone all out here as well. Checkers in the ruck, D. Motlop, B. Raffinelli, and Davis. So here we go. Oh, Bernie out of the contest. Jamie Clark in front of the Nightmare. Not a bit of hand-on contact. Jamie's gone centre. And great work right there from Shep.
Sweet has thrown the magnets around. We've got Pup starting at half forward.
So Shep's taken off. Long kick to half forward.
Great kick.
Austin Cook with a big grab there. Heads inside 50. Got the young fella. Oh, it's almost taken his head off.
Oh.
Now we've got a score review here.
Get a score review.
We've got some. We must have some good technology up here at Elizabeth, because we got the umpires deliberating here to see what happens.
We've got the score review at Elizabeth Oval, but we can't get it at the Adelaide Oval.
I reckon we might have missed something here, but I reckon there should be a free kick to the young fella in the goal square right here.
We're doing a score review.
No, we are doing a score
Umpires
review.
calls a goal.
And we wait the decision on the scoreboard.
And goal it is.
Great start by the Lockleys Football Club. This is exactly what they needed coming out of the three-quarter time break.
So Geordie throwing those magnets around is really helping Lockleys with a bit of momentum. All right, and we're going to straight down to Haz.
Now we're down here with the superstar of the Lockleys Football Club, Lenny. You come out for the last quarter, try and help the boys get the win. You're being tagged at the moment. What are you going to do to get the win?
They're going to feed the ball to me.
Yeah, love that. How many goals you on for?
I reckon I'm on for the one.
Oh, just the one?
I got lucky there. I touched the ball.
That's a good start. You got leather poisoning.
Yeah.
Now I'm not a big football man myself. I'm not very great, but I'm going to give you some tips. Just lead hard. Faster than some of these blokes. You're stronger. Just give yourself the pre-game rev up that you need. Say it to yourself.
Bigger ticker. You got a bigger ticker, mate.
You got AFL superstars next to you. They'll help you out, all right? You'll smash it. Let's go, Lenny. Back to you guys.
Remarkable scenes here as we come back to play here.
TJ.
I've never witnessed this before ever in my football viewing days. We've just seen a burger and a West End draft tinny run to the ground here to be consumed by one of the Lockleys players back there as he cracks it open and takes a swig. We have Will Taylor lining up inside the forward 50 for the Eagles here.
First time I've seen him get a kick.
Hasn't had a lot of it tonight, but could make this one count. And as they say with Will Taylor, it is quality, not quantity.
Oh, shoot
as
him,
he
McGavin.
puts it through and gives us a nice shooter, McGavin. Well done to Will Taylor there. Great goal.
Really impressed by the prime train. He could come out here and absolutely dominate, but he's been the ideal team player for the Elizabeth Football Club today. So hats off to the great man for getting Will Taylor into the game and getting him a goal.
Absolutely. Crossing over to Taz now.
Will Taylor.
Finally happened.
It's because I changed Guernseys.
That's beautiful.
I've been rooting for Will for the past couple of weeks. He's been yet to get onto one. Will Taylor, you've kicked a goal. You've done it.
I broke the deadlock. Liam Stocker will be happy to hear that I've finally done the cartwheel.
Yeah, run us through that celebration.
So,
how's that come about?
On the Ressies pod, we had Liam Stocker, great chat, and then towards the end, said, "Stock, I need a celebration from you." He's like, it's like, oh, I don't kick many goals, I don't know many. But he pulled out the cartwheel.
Oh, I love that. Yep.
And then I had to fly from the hip.
That's good.
And I didn't know where the closest camera was, so I just did it towards Andy.
Yeah.
Fell over on the cartwheel, but
that's okay. Now, how's the hamstring pulling up?
After that kick, it's in question.
That's right. You've saved yourself from the Western ground. You're out of it now. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Come here.
Trying to get up.
No, I want Lenny to have a goal. Oh, here we go. Come on, Will.
Oh, outside handball.
Bailey McCabe with a soccer forward. I just saw something very interesting. Bailey McCabe kneeling down and kissing the Dairy Farmers logo on the wing here at the last centre bounce. Very interesting game of football we've got here. But as the ball goes forward, Jim Brady is about to run onto this footy, and he might be a shot here to go. I don't know if he's going to be passing this one off. He's having a crack from the boundary and unfortunately sprays that wide, and that's out of bounds on the full.
It's real Jim Brady stuff, isn't it, Johnsy?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So ever since the injury, he just hasn't been the same. And his knee's been a bit tender. I spoke to him before the game, but we'll see how he goes in this last little patch.
12 months to the date, isn't it? Or to the game since he's done his knee last. Is that
yes,
correct?
Absolutely.
Yes.
He's been having a run around with the Atherton Raggies, so
Yes.
apparently he's been doing all right, but he's a bit of an injury cloud at the moment.
Good surgeons over here in Adelaide, that's for sure. As we come back to the play here, Prime Train moves the ball inside the forward 50 for the Eagles, but it is intercepted by Jared Davis at centre back. Moves up to, I still don't know which Shep it is, but it's a Shep. And he's coming back to Jared, back to the Shep, as they move the ball swiftly through the midfield, takes a bounce, moves the ball inside 50, looking for options up forward, but we have a mark. Inside 50, flicks it over.
Oh, TJ.
Unselfish.
And
well done.
TJ puts the ball in the path of
Big Lukey. Great goal. Good to see the boys get around it. And what a move, moving a big TJ out forward.
Do you think Ken Hinkley's watching this right now going,
I've made a great
I've
messed
mistake. Tommy
Possibly
Jonas is a full forward. He's not a full back. He's a full forward. And Ken, if you're watching, we love you, but this is what you could have had.
Now I'm copping heat from Bailey McCabe about my fantasy team or something here. I'm getting the two middle fingers from him. We don't know if we caught that on camera, but yeah. And Jim Brady's going to join us in the commentary box, walking in right now. As he steps into the booth, the ball goes up again in the centre. Riley Schray coming off the half-back flung. Doss, who's been quiet tonight, flicks it out to Motlop. Comes back to...
Very special guest here with Jim Brady as well. So, Jim, how you been going, mates? What are you feeling?
Boys, it's people are genuinely having a crack out there.
Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like a much tighter contest than last year. However, I did just see a burger, chips and beer get run out onto the field. Have you got much to say about that?
It's all happening. That's all I can say about that. But yeah, there's been a lot of substances and cuisines out in the field, keeping the boys carb loaded throughout, and you love to see it.
Well, what's been astonishing is the amount of chocolate milk cartons that have to come off the ground at quarter time, three-quarter time, just happened before. But I guess everyone wants to hear about your goal in that first quarter, the second quarter there.
Yes.
Talk us through that one.
Yeah, look, I knew it was in my range, and I thought I've got to make up for the one I just missed in the last the quarter before, the run-in one. Apparently, I didn't have anyone.
Takes a bounce.
Well, here we go. Here we go. Stray's going to kick a 70-metre goal now. Oh dear.
Intercepted. Sorry, continue.
So I missed obviously the easy one. Everyone was giving me a bit of shit. Just missed another one there out in the full, so that was great. But we did kick a snag, so pressure's off, feet up, and let's get that little fella a goal, Lenny.
Now I hope you don't watch back this stream, because I was really doubting your credentials from that shot inside the centre square.
Oh.
Really doubting it, and I was lost for words when it went through. So
I think
hats off to you, mate.
was.
Hats off to you, mate.
Out of everyone, I was the most lost for words, because I couldn't believe I've actually nailed one. I don't even kick those at training, so it was an incredible situation, and hopefully this game
is that something that the Nightmare's been teaching at Atherton?
It has. In the C grade especially, it is very much down the guts. Kick it as long as you can. If you've got a big leg on you, just put your foot through it and let the ball do the rest.
Which we learnt you do.
Yeah, which we had a crack with, and that's probably my only real asset these days. Oh, was that Bray Raff almost kicking a snag?
Snag's a bit
we
creative.
could have done Gucci there.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Jim Brady's number's been called, and best of luck, mate. Best of luck for the rest of the game.
As we've had Jim Brady ripped from the commentary box.
Thank you very much for your time, Jim.
Coaches were looking for him as he's sitting in here commenting on the game.
The Candyman was going absolutely ballistic on the sideline there, going, where is Jim Brady? Is he in the hot dog line? Is he getting a donut?
Well, speaking of, I went for some refreshments at three-quarter time, and I did see one Aaron Gox lining up for a sausage at the barbecue line, and that is not a word of a lie. But I don't think anyone on the stream doubts me, to be honest. As the ball is forced into a stoppage here on the half-forward flank for the Lockleys Demons.
Oh.
TJ has been given away a free kick. We're not really quite sure, but Bernie Vince has taken the football. He switches the play across to one Riley Schray. has a runner, ignores him, gives it to Bailey. Oh, he's gone over the top.
You're an absolute gem, Riley.
That was Mark Keane last night, handling to himself over the top. That was unbelievable.
I have never seen such skill in a Div 12 Ressies game. As Young Pup takes
Young
the mark on the wing here. About to deliver the ball inside 50. The contest is heating up with scores are level here. With Lockleys have been the more accurate as Mothlob takes a mark inside, just outside the forward 50. Loads up. Is this?
Don't tell me. Kidding me.
Stop it.
Haven't seen him since the first quarter and he comes out with that. Well done, Daniel Motlop.
How much easier could you make that look? From outside 50, on the boundary, slots it straight through the middle. Hats off to Daniel Motlop.
And the rotations happen. And Sweetie's thrown Doxy into the forward pocket and we've got Motlop to the bench. Interesting move.
As Jim Brady in front of us awaits to come onto the field. We are getting a bit of a... I know we've seen the same story all night where to the left of the screen we're getting slight advantage with the breeze and it seems to be favouring Lockleys in this game as well as we see them kick another goal. Jim Brady has just re-entered the arena as we come back up inside, a ball up inside the centre circle.
TJ with the tap out. Bray's been taken without it. Prime Train, get off him.
Has Bray been tagging Prime Train? That's one of the questions I've got to ask.
I think so. Bray, unselfish, very un-Bray Raffinelli. Shep's gone forward, trying to hit Goxie.
Go, Goxie.
Lockleys inside 50. We've centered the ball and intercept mark by Shep. I don't know which one's which. I think those slot Guernseys. Here's Prime Train out on the wing. And great mark. So Elizabeth just outside the half-forward flank here. Gone straight inboard. Shep again.
I reckon he might have the distance from here.
Hell, that's
Surely
a fair
not.
roost.
Surely
that is
not.
a fair roost.
TJ just guarding space there. He's going forward. And
Bray Raffinelli back with the flight. That is holding the footy. Great tackle, Bray Raffinelli.
Bad luck, Bailey. You just can't shrug that shook tackle. Lockleys out here on the wing. Mott's back on the ground, straight to Goxie. Goxie, fresh area. He
Another possession.
Contact. Motts keeps it in the ground. Half forward flank on the boundary. Mott's still dancing. Shep's inside 50.
Great kick. You got to make an effort, Barnesy.
Here's Pup, one of the Lockleys
Great
stalwarts.
job, Pup.
He's been there for a long time. He'll never leave.
He's a glue guy.
He
He
is.
holds the club together.
Would have loved Barnesy to lead up at the footy then, because he would have made the contest. You know, Pup at the feet. That's what he does.
He might have been holding down the anchor there, so
Boundary
interesting
throw
to
in.
see.
Checkers doing his best work, straight out the ruck.
Oh, no, tell me.
And
He's done it. King of the
Absolute
kids.
Sausage.
A pure ruck masterclass there from the Czech man. Straight onto the boot, straight through the middle. Can't get much cleaner than that, can it?
It can't, and this is what he's known for. He's not the best ruckman to be tapping down to, that's for sure. If you're a non-baller, if you're a ruck rover, you're getting around the ground, you don't want Checkers rucking because he's taking it out and he's barreling it long or he's kicking snags like that. So
If you're a midfielder, you don't even bother. You're not getting the ball off the hand. Get front and centre of the next guy. You'll get the footy because he's just jamming on the slipper.
We're about to restart play in the centre here. We've got our man Bray, who was in the commentary box for the first quarter going into the middle, and he is tagging Prime Train by the looks here, so that's a very tight contest, though Prime Train does seem to get away. Riley Sray coming off the halfback blank, straight to Bernie Vince. Bailey McCabe, who has been streaming through all night, looking fantastic. Goes inside 50, kicks not much chop. Lockleys about to pick it up in their back pocket through the traffic, and he's fumbled the football. He's centering ball off the ground.
Jarrah.
Going to see Jarrah pick it up on that in the back pocket.
Oh, Nightmare.
The passage is really slow. I think Nightmare's actually asked him for a goal. He's slammed it on the boot, and so close.
That might be
pocket.
Jarrah's hamstring causing some havoc, I think.
Johnsy, also, I just thought I'd mention Prime Train, Prime Bray. Is that where we're going with this?
That's a stretch, but he's really kept him a bit quiet. I don't mind that call from you, Shawnee.
So, Uncle Choppy, as I call him, Byron Nowak.
He's had plenty of footy. He bought his own Sharon.
Oh, Bernie. Just doing what he does best.
And I believe we're going to throw to Haz shortly.
Nightmare.
All right, we are out in the middle of the ground. It's dangerous territory here. Checkman, he's just kicked his first goal of the night. Banana, how'd it feel?
Man, the scores are level. Almost, and you're dragging me out for interviews at Prime and kick goals. Are you working for Elizabeth? It was my first touch of the night. First touch, second touch, we got another goal. We win the game.
Yeah, you reckon?
Hopefully, and then we can crack this open and drink what's inside.
Love that. Back to you guys. Check.
And we're back in the commentary box. Thanks to Haz for those comments out there. He's still in the middle of the field, Haz. What's he doing out there? Trying to get that interview with the check man.
Juice Newton-Jarman coming to the bench for his first spell of the game.
He's not moving quickly. I don't think he's too happy about it either.
I think it's the first time he's ever had a spell, ever.
Yeah, he's played, 95% game time, I think, so far.
I think the runner's gone out to about 6 times to get him off as well. Just refused to come off. He went, nope, the game's on my boot, boys. And he's off the ground. So Elizabeth out of the middle. It's been a fierce contest the whole game. Both teams head over the footy. Great stuff. We're going to have a ball up. Advantage side here for Elizabeth.
Young Troy Whitwer at the bottom of that pack there. Anyway, Jonas doesn't go up.
He's absolutely milked that Checkers. That is prime Checkers there.
Big
Been there,
Raf,
done that.
Big Ray Raff coming for a rest here as well. Well deserved.
And this was a masterclass I was talking about in terms of ruck work, as I said before. Just the way to draw the free kick, just by standing in front of the player, not doing anything and just letting them run through there.
just bodies himself really well, Checkers, and he's got the body for it, that's for sure.
As Jared Davis picks up the footy on the half-forward flank here. Comes out wide. They deliver inside 50.
Great mark.
And a big mark taken by the prime train. Maybe floating in defence to get rid of the tag. Bernie Vince takes the grab here, and Shep is now taking a few running bounces. He's got a Lockleys man on his tail, but he's not really making up any ground. He could go all the way here.
Can he?
This is a absolute run if I've ever seen one. Delivers to Brian Shrey. Inside 50. Needs to pick up the footy.
Nightmare.
Comes out to the nightmare.
Oh, nightmare.
Unfortunately sprays it.
Just kick that all the way to Lindock.
And he's absolutely shattered as well. Have a look at him.
The old 2-2-2. That Guernsey will go for a bit. He's given a bit tonight, the old nightmare.
He has, apart from that. And crucial moments in the game. You know, Elizabeth needing a goal to keep in touch here.
Where to from here, boys? What are you doing if you're the coach for Elizabeth? What do you need to do?
Juice Newton-Jarman full forward.
I think you need to get the prime train a bit freer. I reckon that Bray tag's doing too much to him. Maybe getting him up forward. I'd like to see a big hanger in the forward pocket.
Yeah.
Big match-winning goal.
Here's the prime train now, right on cue, delivering inside 50. And Will Taylor.
Will Taylor.
Oh, he's dished
to Riley
Stray, who's kicked another point.
Will's got to go back and back himself there. Back himself. He's had an average game. He needs to switch on.
The hamstring might be wreaking havoc there. There's a few injuries out there, and a few boys have been brave enough to actually pull through for this game. As Motlop reaches for the ball with his foot, but doesn't quite make connection.
Oh.
A great turn of speed there
Cheeky.
by the Eagles player there.
Been solid down back, Jamie Clark.
Turned over Clark with the ball in defence for the Demons. Jared Davis takes a mark on the switch as he goes back just to assess his options and is about to move the ball forward. And another turnover, not quite. Lockleys are able to come, are they, away with the football here? There is a lot going on in this passage of play. Swings out wide to Jonas as we come through the centre.
Great kick.
And another mark on the half-forward line for the Demons. Delivers inside 50.
Oh, he's out the back.
And out the back.
Barnesy.
The barbecue man, Barnesy.
He's done it.
On a clinic. Slots
Good, Barnesy. That's really well done from Barnesy. I think that's what Sweetie was talking about. Barnesy really needs to anchor himself down in the square, and it comes to, but mate, make a lead sometimes.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Barnesy was the man who received the burger in the West End tinny before, and I think that's probably just the sustenance he needed to put that ball through the big ones.
He was just about to come off as well. He got dragged from the runner, and he turned around and said, I'm sorry, I've just kicked the snag of the night, boys. I'm staying on the ground. Put me back in the square by myself.
This isn't the AFL. We don't come to the bench here.
Boys, who's your tip for worst on from here? I reckon we haven't got long left. We've got to throw some tips out there before the game's over.
Look, Will Taylor's been up there for me, or down there, as I should say. Do you know the surprising one for me, actually? Caden McDonald.
Yes.
Barely influenced it tonight. Barely touched it.
My tip is Cozzy.
Yeah.
Cozzy hasn't been near the pill. The fans are saying it's Cozzy. I'm getting some DMs coming in, and I reckon it's Cozzy. But, you know, Caden McDonald isn't a bad choice there. So let's see how we go for the rest of the game.
Love you, Dossie, if you're listening back to this.
Also, the nightmare. He's kicked about 4 points in the last 5 minutes, I think. So, Matty, we need you to kick a goal here. Lockleys out of full back and turned over straight to Elizabeth. Shep delivers inside. Will Taylor.
Go
Great
back,
leader.
son.
Well
Go back.
done.
He wants to
And
give
he
it
does
off.
not. He does not have the. I think his hamstrings are attached by a single thread right now.
Bernie's lurking.
He is lurking.
And beware of the snipers in the trees here, because something might strike his back right leg as he makes connection with the spot.
Raffinelli calling for the footy. That is typical Raffinelli.
He's gone on the left as well. He's put it through
Great
though,
goal.
Willie Taylor.
Oh, no.
I think that's all the
That
hamstring
is-
can
that
actually take
is-
right now. Some nice celebrations out here tonight.
So, Johnsy, does that put him out of contention for the worst on ground now?
I think so. We've been getting stuck into the young man, but, you know, look good, feel good. He's gone the headband, he's gone the TNs, and he's really pulled Elizabeth back into the contention here.
I think he's done enough as well with what is clearly hampering him, that hamstring. So, yeah, to celebrate like that. Nice goal, Will Taylor.
So we've got 3.5 minutes left of this game. 3 points in it. This could go either way.
I've got a sneaky feeling that Eagles are going to get running here. I'm tipping that Eagles win from here. As we bring the ball back into play from the centre bounce. Ball goes out wide to the wing, not much out there. And it's going to run out for a boundary throw in.
In saying that, I think there's a reason why Riley's playing up forward. I just think he's going to kick the winner. That's my bet, but we'll wait and see how Lockleys' defence holds up.
Ball moves forward for the Eagles. Jarman lurking. And the ball comes out over the top. Jim Brady gets the rebounding kick back and kicks it out on the full. That's a shocker from Jim Brady there. Giving the Eagles every chance here to make this comeback.
It's way too high up for Juice. He needs to be one out in the cage, screaming for the football.
Haz is coming, and we got footage here.
Oh, here we go.
Haz has donned the Eagles Guernsey, and he's about to make his way onto the field. Incredible stuff here. Our roaming reporter, as the ball is touched and rushed for a behind. Keep our eyes peeled here. He's slicked the hair behind the ears. He's talking to the coach about some tactics here. He is definitely coming into this game.
John Platten is throwing him in there.
Incredible scenes.
The old rat.
Incredible scenes.
TJ's just absolutely launched that and turnover Elizabeth. I
And
think.
Haz entered the game.
Here he
Haz
is.
has entered the game. Scenes. The crowd has gone wild.
Bernie, half-forward flank. Delivers inside 50.
Has.
Here he
Has.
is.
He's there.
Oh.
Snuck on from the bench.
Forward pressure. Maybe that's what they were lacking. They were lacking a bit of forward pressure. And Haz might be the man to provide.
Come on and made an impact with, what, a minute and a half left. Elizabeth out the ruck. JP Drake. He's dropped the footy. That's holding the footy. Elizabeth, and it's Harry.
And Haz. That's a hot footy.
Who has the chance to put Elizabeth in front with a minute and a half left on the clock. Here he goes. Oh,
and he
no.
has shanked it.
Oh, there's a
Although,
mark.
there's been a mark. There's been a mark inside.
Well passed.
Pocket.
Oh,
Good defence there by the Lockleys Demons.
Oh, where's the sense of occasion, though?
So there's a point in this. So 16-20, 116 to 18-9, 117.
Jared Davis brings the ball back into
Uncorks
play.
the genie.
There is a lot going on here in this game as the Eagles try to snatch a win from the Lockleys Demons here. There's a whistle, and I think we've had a Lockleys player been ploughed.
Think about it. Think about it, Brendan.
Brendan Lucas has the ball on the halfback flank. Needs to just take some time off the clock here. We're into extra time.
We can see the bench holding up the signals.
And he's gone to our man Bray. He hasn't managed to keep it in, and we have another ball in right in front of us here on the wing.
Checkers needs to do his thing here. He knows what he needs to do.
Bernie Vince lurking. You've got Prime Train. You've got the big guns in there. Shep's in there. Checkers out the ruck. Here goes Shep. Elizabeth taken high. Surely a free kick. Here
20
we go.
seconds left.
15 seconds. Can they get it on? Prime Train inside 50. Where's Juice? Oh. Lockleys. Bray Raffinelli clearing.
Releases the ball.
Bray Raffinelli.
Clearing, kick up forward. Turnover. Prime Train still everywhere. There's
That's
people
it.
on the ground.
People on the ground. It's chaos.
We've called
It is
it.
absolutely chaos.
Absolutely.
That's the end of the game.
Absolutely. Aaron Gox, you star!
There is chalky milk and beer going everywhere.
And the
When in Rome, music up. We're all hugging.
The
What a
scoreboard's
game,
reading,
gentlemen.
Scoreboard's reading Demons by 1 point. The on-screen's reading Demons by 2 points here down at Elizabeth. Got a feel for the Eagles.
We've got Adrian
this
Watts
game.
carrying out some jockey milk to the middle of the oval. Everyone's involved. Good win by the Lockleys Demons. It was not what I was expecting.
No, not at all. Got a feel for the Eagles coming so close to from where they've been this season as well to almost snatch victory there. But credit to the Lockleys Demons. They were probably the better performers on the day. Well, obviously the scoreboard indicates that they were the better performers on the day. But the Eagles should definitely hold their head high after today. That was a fantastic performance from the team.
Hef, the old story of bad kicking's bad footy.
100%.
And 19, 20 points from Elizabeth is just bad kicking. Nightmare with about 5 points in the last quarter. Could have sealed the game. So
would you go as far to say as the Nightmare cost them the game?
First half performance is coming into it, but hey, you could say that. You could say that. The Nightmare needs to really pick it up. Obviously, he hasn't been on the field as much as what he was last year, having a kick and a catch for the Div 12 Ressies and now coaching. So maybe he needs to go back to the drawing board and think about things a little bit.
I think Tuesday night at training for the Ruggies, he might be just joining the goal kicking.
He is I think so. Nightmare's known as a little bit of a goal sneak, king out the north here. So I don't see why he wouldn't get himself in front of goals and just be a bit selfish.
All right, so we're about to head into the middle. I think there's going to be the middle presentations soon. Tips for best on ground, worst on ground. Who we're calling here, boys?
It's tough, isn't it? It really is.
A lot of good performers.
From Elizabeth, I think your best, you've got your Bernie Vince. I didn't see much of Andy Munro. I was very shocked at that. Obviously, the two Shep boys have turned it out pretty strong.
Boys,
so
I think we're missing one solid performer again from the losing side, but I'm finding it really hard to go past Andrew Jarman's performance tonight.
But he didn't give much in the second half. That's what I'm a
true.
bit worried about. So I think Daniel Motlop is your best on. It's a no-brainer. Plenty of footy. One thing I do know for sure, Aaron Gox not getting worst on, which was everyone's tips before the game.
Well, that's the big one. Who is getting worst on tonight? Now, how does this work? Do we give it to a local? Because there's probably plenty of locals out there that we're not as hard on. Or is it someone like Caden McDonald that does have the kind of the name to him, the pedigree, who doesn't turn it on a night like tonight?
Look, for me, if you come from Lockleys to Elizabeth, yes, it's a decent trip. But if you come from Melbourne to Elizabeth, that's an even bigger trip. And to not perform on the big stage, coming all the way from Melbourne, that's big.
Absolutely. I think the other name you can throw out there is Mark Cosgrove.
Yeah, don't remember calling his name at all tonight.
Didn't see much, and I think Has coming on in the final 3 minutes of the game. I think maybe he's gone above him, and he's only on the field for a minute and a half, so I can't see past Gods.
Just looking at a few highlights here on the screen, as we mentioned Motlop before. Now looking back at this footage, I think you might be onto something here with the best on ground medal, because that is some pure class from the ex-Port Adelaide superstar.
I think the other thing as well is you see the goals, you see your Jarmans, your Motlops, these types, but you don't see the hard work the fullbacks and the back pocketers do. So for me, your Byron Nowak, what a game!
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't mind that.
Intercept marking, kicking out from fullback. He's a stalwart of this footy club. Yang Dan, Gucci, bit disappointing doing the hamstring early because he could have turned one on as well. Tommy Jonas also had a standout game too.
Yeah, he was good.
I don't know what Ken Hinkley was ever thinking, put him at fullback. He's a full forward.
Absolutely. Now, it's going to be interesting to see as we kind of wait for the celebrations. We're going to cross back to Haz now. He's going to give us a little bit of commentary right now. Over to you, mate.
Yeah. Okay, I went on the field for about 30 seconds and I think I've got a broken rib. Austin Cookson come in and just absolutely crunched me, but we're going to go talk to some of the boys post-game, see how they're feeling. Let's walk around and see who we can find. I've got to find the boys. Excuse me, lads. Baz. Baz. Hey, mate, how you feeling? I'm not okay.
I'm so gutted, mate. I'm so gutted. At the end of the day, what a great night. What a great night. So many people coming out. Thank you to everyone that's come out. It's been an awesome night. Mate, you nearly kicked the sealer.
Mate, I've got a broken rib. Austin
Really?
Cookson's crunched me. And
Where is he? Where's Cookson?
I don't know.
Cookson! Get in now! Get here now! Get in now!
Oh, here we go.
Get in here now!
Mate, I've got a broken rib.
Did you break
I did.
Haz's rib?
I did. Mama roaming has.
I apologise greatly. Yeah, get those arms up, brother, and just get a bit stronger. A few more years to be able to handle it.
And this is the exact reason why Haz wasn't supposed to play.
I'll be back next year. I'll kick 10. See that look?
Actually, well, you looked lively, hey.
Mate, I didn't end up kicking it because I rushed myself, but I was on for 30 seconds and I had a shot.
Yeah, you did well.
Give me a full game and be deadly. But let's go. Come with me. As a group.
Roaming is roaming.
I see Will Taylor. No, you're okay.
Get him to Will Taylor.
Will Taylor and Stray.
Here he
I'm
is.
not okay.
Here he is.
I'm not okay.
What have you done?
Austin Cooks and Crunch, man. I think I've broken a rib.
Oh my God.
That's a good story.
He's shaking. His hand is shaking.
I'm not even kidding. I'm in a lot of pain.
So let me interview you for a second. So we had 2 minutes left on the clock, and floating over the pack, I see another number 18, and it wasn't Trey. It wasn't Trey. It was bloody you. What happened? What was going through your mind when you missed the said shot?
I didn't know how long was left. Tommy Bolt's prime trains come up next to me. He's like, mate, just go. And I'm like, oh no, there's like not long left and we need 2 goals. I didn't know what the score was at the time. So I've just quickly gone back, rushed and just had a shot and I hooked it. But all I'm saying, next year I had 30 seconds on the field and I had a shot on goal. Give me a full game.
We'll see.
And 1 broken rib. May I just add, 1 broken rib. Shrey, how do you rate the double? Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Hi, Will.
Go in.
Let's go find more people. I can't breathe out. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. They're not mine. I've just been asked for boots. The shorts aren't mine, the boots aren't mine, and the top's not mine. I've gotten changed from a jeans and a jumper fit 2 minutes ago, and now I'm in a playing kit. Let's go.
Shrey.
No, I'm Shrey. Look,
This is literally Shrey.
we're here.
How much for the Guernsey?
Kmart Shrey.
How are you? Good. Good.
What are your thoughts on your performance?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah.
Kick a goal?
Yeah, should have won.
Yeah.
Robbed.
Disappointing.
The Eagles were robbed!
Let's go. Oh, here we go.
Right in front of me.
Right in front of me? Where's Check? Oh, mate, no. Let's clear the crowd, guys. Help me clear the crowd.
help me clear the crowd.
He got best on ground.
I think I've broken a rib.
You right?
No.
It's no good.
I think I've broken a rib.
Has.
Give another one?
No.
Northwood
It'll fix it.
Has Northwood courage, yeah?
Yeah. Dossie. Hi, mate. How are you?
Is this live and exclusive?
Yes.
Add break siren to siren?
Yeah, it is actually.
Oh. Hello.
This is as good as Channel 7. Better.
You've ran on and you've nearly won the game.
Mate,
that would have been a moment and a half.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Did Cookson nail you?
Yeah, he's crunched me. You know the Dan Hanbury 2014 tackle, Jared Rufford? I lived that moment.
Yeah, you steer clear of Cookson at the best of times, especially when he's hitting the footy. He's a big boy.
Love your boots.
They're not mine. They're not mine.
I need him next week.
This might be Nick Davis.
Get her on the body merch.
What's that?
Reverse sliding code.
Can I get any free merch?
If you're lucky, $90.
Okay, then no free promo. No free promo. Come over here. I can't breathe out. I can't breathe out. I can't. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but I can't. Here are the Shep brothers. Hello, mate. They're not mine. They're not mine. I don't know. I found him. Boys, how are you feeling?
Yeah, good. I think dominance was asserted by one of us. We all know who that was.
Me with my 3 bounces down the wing in the last quarter.
Please, talk about 3 goals. Exactly, 3 goals.
I had 3 goals.
3 goals. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got the win, so there it is.
Pretty sure I took a mark on you in that last quarter on the flank there.
I'm pretty sure you were chasing me and couldn't get me, and then I kicked the goal.
Yeah,
so
right.
there's that.
You won. Moment of the game.
You won. I kicked some freak goal from the boundary. I couldn't believe it went in, so that was my highlight.
Yeah, the nightmares, couple of nightmare goals. Like he just pulled him out.
What was happening with the nightmare?
I don't know.
I would like to take credit for that, actually.
He needs to give us some. You had your opportunity and you missed it.
Mate, I got crunched.
Please.
Prime Train comes up to me after when I mark the ball. I go back and he's right next to me. He's like, just go. Me thinking, I don't know the score. I don't know how long's left.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're a couple goals down with not long to go.
Yeah.
Turns out it wasn't even a goal.
Here comes the
No,
excuses.
it wasn't.
Look,
I hooked it. Yep, I hooked it. And then I got the punishment. I got the Dan Hanbury crunch.
Yeah.
By Cookson.
Look, Haz, we had our opportunities late. Like,
There were so many opportunities.
Will Taylor, like, I don't want to name names, but, you know.
He slotted that.
Next year.
He slotted one. Stray had his opportunities late, but, you know, we'll go back to the drawing board, come back next year and get better.
The reality is the umpires needed to insert themselves, and they didn't. They did. And
Did you say at the start of the quarter that watch out for the umpires?
Look, I may have had a word with them, and they didn't follow through. So
They didn't have the balls to bring the whistles out. So on them.
Thanks, Haz.
Thanks, Haz.
Oh, I've just been hit in the back. Oh, hey, mate. Hang on. I've been tangled.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Can I give a shout out?
Okay, go on.
Just quickly. Oh. Shout out Paulie Listro and the Colac Imperials. These are Paulie's boots. What a legend of a man. Thank you. And go the Imps.
Oh, go. Do you want your phone now? No, I don't really have anywhere to put it. Rooms? No, just hold on to it. All right, who can we find? Thank you. Where's Jara? Let's find Jara Davis. I saw Jara Davis over here. Oh, there's Jara Davis. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, lads. We got to go back this way. It's cramped. Jara! No.
What happened?
I think I broke a rib. But we're live. We can't stop. Okay, thank you, mate. Appreciate that one. Jara, where's Jara? Excuse me, guys. Sorry, live broadcast. Thank you. Hi, Jara. How are you?
I've been robbed of my boots.
Oh,
They're
where
gone.
are they
They're
So
gone.
you're going to have to buy new ones for next week.
Yes, I actually am going to have to buy new ones for next week.
That's disgraceful. Who
Yeah,
are you giving them to?
I don't know. Someone's got them.
Fair enough.
I hope they cherish them.
Happy with your performance?
I started cramping. This isn't my sort of game, but I'm happy that the spectacle was what it was. The event was fantastic, and I hope everyone else enjoyed it. That's what matters.
All right, thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
Oi, you almost had it.
I almost
You
had
almost
it. I
had
hooked it next year. Are the commentators still on? Or is it just me? Because I'm struggling at the moment. Mate, I don't really have it.
No, he's going to drink it.
Oh, Duxie. Oh, chocolate milk mixed with Prime. DJ Checkers and Prime Train mixed drink.
There we go, Duck.
Oh, that does not look like a good... It's chunky. I repeat, it is chunky. It looks chunky from the bottom. That's vile.
Go, yeah!
Oh, wow, okay. All right, let's keep moving. All right, no, we got Prime Train. Prime Train.
Well done. I feel sick after all that.
broadcast.
Yo.
How are you feeling, great man?
Tough loss, but it was good fun. I think everyone loved it. What did you reckon? You almost had the match winner.
Yeah. I've been saying this to me, but you scared the absolute living lights out of me. You were next to me. Kick the ball.
I was saying go back and kick the goal.
Somebody next to me was like, kick.
Slow down and go back and kick
And
the goal.
I've rushed it and I just hooked it.
Nah, that's all right.
Game's a game, though.
Right. Nah, it was good fun. Did you enjoy it?
No, I ended up getting crunched and I think I broken a rib. I'm not in a good way.
That is what happens with footy sometimes. Nah, it was really good fun. I think the turnout was insane. The Marmalade boys do a fantastic job, and everyone turned out, which is just insane.
Guess how many touches you had? What do you think?
30 maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Thank you, mate.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We love you guys.
Let's keep moving. I don't know where the court is. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, lads. Oh, you're right. Oh, no. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Sorry. You've been tangled. Let's keep going. Oh, very quickly. We're on the live broadcast. Do you want to say hello to the live broadcast?
You sure?
There you go. Let's keep moving. I'm yet to find Checkers.
Do you have a texter that is not black?
No, I don't have a texter in general. Sorry, lads.
I need one for...
Baz, have I talked to you?
Yeah, you did at the very end of the game.
Do you want to jump back on? How you feeling?
Sorry. Just like, so happy. So happy that we put on a good night.
Awesome night.
Yeah, obviously we didn't get the win, but...
Will Taylor, jump in here.
Hey man, how have you pulled up?
Now that the adrenaline is going away, The string is in.
Yes, my calves are in trouble.
So the first goal that I kicked, it like hurt even more, and I was like, oh, but I was like, we'll push through because on the tape we've got pain is just a mindset, and it was just a mindset.
I don't know if that's true actually.
Yeah.
Well, I stayed on and I kicked a second, Harold.
You're king.
But let's talk about Bailey McCabe's game. On the
Incredible.
wing. On the wing.
Yeah, look, I tell people, don't leave me at full back and I'll find the football. And guess what happened? I found the football today. So
Are you gonna have a few words with DJ Checkers about potentially moving to the wing?
I'm gonna have a couple of words to DJ. I'm gonna have a couple of words to Tommy Clark back at Wattle Park. Shout out Tommy.
Shout out the Wattle Park boys.
Bloody oath.
Cammy Gardner, Tommy Clark for making everything happen for us.
Shout out to Sam Fernandez. There's a good one.
Sammy Fern is the man.
All right, off the Wattle Park talk. Mate, you were on for how many minutes?
30 seconds.
And made an impact. How many touches? Two?
He's impacted his internal organs.
I know.
We'll be okay though. We'll fight.
Hey, do you reckon it's broken?
Can you take over? Like I'm actually in a lot of pain. I can't.
Go. All right. All right, guys, I guess we're doing roaming Baz. Do you guys know what the deal is? Because I'm happy to take over, but do you know how long I'm going for? What's the move? All right, guys, we're just going to talk about Bailey for a sec. I'm a pretty cool guy. I'm a pretty cool dude. So this is our man. So introduce yourself.
I'm Mini Checkers.
Mini Checkers. So Mini Checkers, here he is. Mini Checkers Dat. Here we go. So Barbecue Adelaide. Big shout out to Barbecue Adelaide. Big sponsor of today. How's it going today, mate?
But I had a fantastic day. Seeing the young fella kick a goal was the highlight of my life, mate.
Bloody oath. How just the event itself, like people coming out, obviously Barbecue Adelaide, where are we? How good's that? Awesome logo, by the way. We were in there the other day, had an amazing feed, so get in there. How's it been sponsoring the event? How's it been with the boys this week? Tell us about it.
It was a massive event. It was a massive setup to do all the activations and get everything outpouring from community. What you guys have all done, it's been absolutely amazing. We've loved every minute of it. And the community rallying around, you can't beat it. It's been fucking unreal.
Bloody fucking oath. Thank you, boys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys.
Well, what a performance from the Lockleys Demons. Yeah, I didn't actually catch any of the medal winners, so I'm not really sure who actually got them, but...
It's a great shot, though, isn't it? You look straight on the ground and there's the Uncle Check Dog just with the chalky milk sculling down the throat. Tonight's been unbelievable, guys. Just personally from myself, very, very good. You know, from having to skip a line of 200 people to get in to witnessing a fantastic game of footy. Apart from Elizabeth's poor kicking, 19 points. I think tonight went absolutely fantastically. Johnsy?
Yeah, what it's all about is about the kids getting around and seeing people, you know, they see on their social medias and all that sort of stuff. No harmless stuff going on. And, you know, it was a good spectacle of football. You know, like if Elizabeth kicked straight, I think it would have been a whitewash. Matt Knight, a couple of points. But, you know, we're not here about the football. It's good to see all the boys getting around and it's meeting all the kids. Okay, so it's all about getting the boys up and about. And kudos to Elizabeth for hosting the event too. Plenty of people around, and hopefully it does put them in good stead for years to come.
And I think the message behind like all of this, and I think Checkers has spoke this a few times that as well, it's like celebrate not being the best. You know what I mean? Like just get out there, have a kick, have a bit of fun, and that's what this is all about. And this night encapsulates all of that as well. So I think Checkers put it himself once upon a time saying, we're celebrating being bad, or it's okay to be bad at football, you know? And not saying that the talent out there wasn't quality or anything like that, but it's probably not AFL standard at the same time. But at the same time, you can be celebrated, can be watched, can be enjoyed by everyone.
Absolutely. And celebrating that, it's all about improving as well, and it goes to show what you can do if you put a pair of board shorts on. You can come out and kick a couple of goals. So kudos to Aaron Gox as well for not getting worst on ground despite our tips earlier in the day.
And the thing I love about this, you know, besides everything we've touched on, is, you know, you get some absolute class athletes coming out here. You know, your Prime Trains, your Tommy Jonas, your Andrew Newton-Jarmans, these types. And you still get all the other guys involved. They didn't come out here and dominate. They didn't come out here and, you know, set their own agenda to go on Prime Training, getting 83 touches in the Country Victorian League. Shared the ball around, chipped it, used his mates. And that's exactly what this night's about. It's about camaraderie, friendship, mateship, just getting around everyone. And, you know, Checkers and Stray, Jim Brady, fantastic job, boys. Nida, same thing. Just the getting everyone together and just making this such an inclusive event to everyone is just brilliant. So, boys, fantastic. We love what you do. We love what you do for both the clubs. And Stray's passion for Elizabeth is absolutely brilliant in some tough times. So it's
great to see the boys getting around checkers too. I'm trying to see some familiar faces there, but can't see anyone.
Oh, you know, the thing I've found absolutely brilliant the last sort of 5 minutes as we cut to the live stream here is the South Sydney supporter. So he's a big Port Adelaide man, but you know, South Sydney is a long way from Elizabeth, and to see a Rabbitohs fan, there's always one.
There's always one in every crowd, isn't there?
Everywhere you go, there's always a South Sydney supporter. And who would have thought, you know, rugby league here is not a great demographic for people that play the sport or watch it, and you've got a South Sydney supporter. So there's people from all walks of life in this ground, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Just having a look on some of the comments on the stream here. There's still a few people joining us. A few people asking what happened to Mitch Robinson tonight. He was a late withdrawal, I hear.
Yeah, he did his hamstring last week, and it was a bit unfortunate. But I believe it was his birthday.
Really?
Recently, today or yesterday, I think. So happy birthday to the Robbo.
He's probably watching right now.
He would be watching at home, and I've no doubt he's down in the dumps for not playing tonight. It would have been an absolute pleasure to watch him having a kick and a catch.
But yeah, a lot of people, you know, frothing over Prime Train's performance tonight.
They should be frothing over Goxie, if I'm honest.
We're going to move down to on ground now.
You get the footy and you go, where's Bailey McKay? Where is he? I'm going to kick it to him every time.
It's because he knows I'm just a great user of the football.
He loved kicking it to you. I think we can get some Prem data on how many times you guys linked up. It'd be quite a few.
Do you reckon we'd be able to get my metres gained as well?
There would be a few. I think got a few bounces in. At 3/4 time, I'd had 2 touches, so that was going well.
But you're the DJ Checkers.
Yeah, it wasn't going good.
So... massive event tonight. We've absolutely crushed it.
Yeah,
so many people have come out.
Yeah.
What's this mean for you?
I haven't had an ice cream yet, so once I have that, it'll mean everything. But absolutely. It's so good to see because we come back. This isn't where I grew up, it's where Shrey grew up. Last year we got to do it at my home club, Lockleys. I'd been there for my whole life. I played under-8s there, so it was good to see that go home to my club. Shrey finally gets to experience that in his home club, so I'm sure he'd be cherishing it a little bit more than me because he's got his whole family out here. He's got all the boys he went to school with. He's got all the players he grew up with playing juniors, so that'd be pretty special. But it's just good to come back home and see all the boys, see everyone here, see the whole crowd here. So it's elite. Everyone's so good in Adelaide.
Bloody oath, everyone is so good here. Everyone so supportive. No one run on the field at all. And I think one person
to do it, but nah, it's elite. I'll leave it to. I gotta go grab these boys.
Oh, Nida.
What's going on?
Nida. All right.
What is this?
So
is this the live stream still going?
This is the live stream. So Matty Knight. Now we know a lot of people think Checkers is the sole operator of this machine called the Div 12 Ressies, which he takes a fair load.
He's the face of it.
He is the face now. And especially of the Wattle Park Animals. Obviously, you're not too involved with the Wattle Park Animals at all. But for these events, these biggest games that we've done, Matty Knight does a lot of work behind the scenes. I know a lot of people just know him as the Nightmare, but this guy is not only an elite football coach and the owner of Cotton Media, but he's a pretty damn good footballer as well. Matty, how's it been these last couple of weeks, months, organising this and coming down and then kicking goal of the year?
I think we put it together in 3.5 weeks, so... that was stressful. We thought the biggest game was done. We weren't going to play it, and Elizabeth got beaten by 500 points. Just by chance, call went out, and the game started. And so it's been 3.5 weeks of some pretty hard work and putting it all together. And the club have been fantastic. Barnesy from Weber, if I didn't have him, I would have known what I was doing. And the club have been so good to work with getting it organised. So just great that we've had a great night, a lot of fun, plenty of highlights. Baz, you very steam meters gained. You might have been number 1 on the ground, I reckon.
We can talk about my stats. We can talk about my game, but hey, best on ground. But I just want to talk about one of them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Look, the boys said, "Why'd he give it?" I said, "He's the best bloke out here, Baz. I love him so much." So, I
was lining up for a talk.
You were lining up for a talk. I'd given up on it, and then I seen you try to shirk him. I thought, "Hey, what's Baz doing here?" And we've got a nice view of that, so hopefully that gets a few shares and plays over the next few days because I'm sick of looking at Shrey's goal.
Bloody hell, so am I. Matty, thanks for all your hard work. Thanks, mate.
Bazzy. Let's go have a beer.
Really love you. Let's do it. Are we still going?
Thanks for handing us back over. Boys down there doing a great job. So, just getting some confirmation here from the broadcast team. absolute. Still some great scenes out here on the oval from the team.
It's local footy at its best, really. Everyone's still having a kick and a catch on a Friday night. You know, it's not often you get to come down to your local footy club and actually have a kick and a catch under lights. So, yeah, a few people out there still signing autographs, kissing babies. We've got the Nightmare. Might want to come and join in the commentary booth, actually.
I think he's heading over this way, the great
we've
man.
got
King of the North.
Does Nightmare want to take on the headset and say
great
I'll
man
give him the
himself.
headset. Just want to know how many points he kicked in the last quarter, Nightmare.
How are we, boys?
Great, mate.
How'd we
Good,
go up
mate.
here tonight?
Fantastic.
There's been a lot of calls about a lot of calls about that it cost us the game. Which
Who said that?
Nah, it's out there. Shrey has also cost us the game, so I'm trying to blame Shrey more so. How good was that? That's a whole lot of fun. And TJ at the end, he actually felt a bit bad, but I think if Shrey kicked the winner for Elizabeth, we would have just had Shrey acting like a rock star for another 12 months. So probably was the best end in the end. And with
The lid would have
a
been well and truly off.
A 1 point game, and the funny thing is we've had a 1 point game and no one actually tried really to make it a 1 point game. So, whole heap of fun and everyone's had a great time. There's still heaps of people here and I'm ready for a beer.
Good game by you, by the way. You gave plenty. One thing I've got to say.
How many times I get burnt, Johnsy?
I couldn't agree more. But one concern I've got, Cozzy.
Yes.
What's the go? Didn't get much.
I tried to get him into the game as well, and he sprayed me because I burnt him in the last quarter. But he forgets the handball that I tried to give him in the third. He had a tough one tonight. He reckons he's got 2 broken ribs as well.
Sounds like he threw his toys at the cop.
He did, and he's quick to point the finger about burning me. He forgets he burnt me 6 times last year. So I don't know. I never forget those things.
What goes around comes around, sort of stuff.
Knight, a question from me. Athelston Tuesday night. You're joining in the goal kicking by any chance?
No, I won't be. The boots will be back hung up for the year. 2 goal. What I end up 2 goal 4 or 2 goal 5, I think in the end. I kicked the 2 best ones. I missed the easy ones really. So 2 torps that were on target, but I think we had to try and have a bit of a crack. But I genuinely nearly did a Jim Brady and missed my foot that one in the last quarter, but. How good was Andrew Jarman? He just set the place alight early.
Absolute juice. I said earlier in the broadcast, there's a book called Jarman Magic, and he brought that Jarman Magic to Elizabeth tonight because he just turned one on, didn't he? He was everywhere.
I think if Elizabeth get up, he gets his medal.
Who wins best and worst on for you? They're doing the awards in the rooms because it's just been chaos out here. Not that anyone's got to the rooms yet. We got security guards getting photos with Shrey. They're meant to be looking after the people that are getting photos with Shrey. Who gets the votes? I don't know.
I think you can't look past Cozzy, given now he's thrown his toys at the cot. But Andy Munro didn't give a whole lot. I expected a little bit
Andy
more.
did some good things.
You see, not from the commentary box, but
Must have been in
Caden
the dark
McDonald
patches.
from Lockleys didn't give a whole lot, but injury cloud, I believe. So I could be wrong. I think it's hard to look past Daniel Motlop the best on.
How many
Absolutely
times
amazing.
did he want to shimmy a bloke and everyone fell for it every time?
Turned it on.
He still got it. If he kicked that goal that slipped off that he sort of was coming in hot and he just got a little boot to it, if that went through, that would have been pandemonium. But no one really stormed the field this year.
No, it was very, very timid, very, very, very well secured. So, but the other local I'd like to throw out there is Byron Nowak.
Uncle Choppy.
Bought his own Sharon, I think.
He did.
He did. It was probably a problem that he couldn't kick the ball over 35. Probably gave us a few looks at some, but he took some big marks there. There was one where I reckon there was 4 of us crashed into a pack and Byron's come out with the footy. I thought, how have you even marked that? So he's like a fine wine, Byron, better with age.
He's been doing it for 15 years, and the second he rocked in the footy club, I went, oh, yeah, this guy's all right. And then he took a pack mark, exactly like Nida said, and I went, gee whiz, he just does this for fun. I don't know.
Bit of Leo Barry about
Yeah, I don't know how much fun you get back into the packs, but Byron does it week on week and just enjoys it. So, yeah, not for me, unfortunately.
I don't know much else to say, mate. Who was your top 3 for Elizabeth, besides yourself, of course? So
Well,
we've spoken about Lockleys because they got the win, obviously, but who was out there for you?
Well, I thought Prime Chain had a bit of it. He probably burnt a fair bit of it today, Prime. Smaller deck might have got the better of him. He usually likes to work his blokes over. God, I don't know. The centre of the ground was good. Miles was very good. Prime was good. Bernie Vince was unbelievable and was ripping those torps an absolute country mile. So they're probably the big three names. So Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm going to go in and share a beer with them, boys, and I'll see you in there as soon as you wrap this up, eh?
Beautiful,
Nida.
mate. Sounds good to me.
Good work tonight, lads. Love your work.
You too, mate. He's a great man, the Nightmare, isn't he?
Yes, has plenty to say. Plenty to say. Great game from him. As much crap as we give him.
On the chat, they're saying it would have been best on ground if he kicked straight tonight.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Kick
yeah.
10 goal. That'd be easy. You'd be shooing.
Yeah, so we're still waiting to see what goes here. I'm not sure the awards have been done or not. I think they're getting done in the room, as we just heard from Nightmare there.
Keep an eye out on the socials for that one, I believe. So
Yep.
I think we might be done here, boys. So we're just wrapping up here from Elizabeth. So I believe that's it from us.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight on this live stream on the Marmalade YouTube channel. It's been a pleasure to bring footy. It's my first time calling football, actually. It's good fun.
Yeah, it was a ripper last year. It's a ripper again. We've turned it on. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Marmalade, the production crew, all the cameramen, Elizabeth Footy Club for hosting. Just been brilliant. There's police, there's security, there's a picket fence around the ground. It's just brilliant. Everything that's been done tonight, and the boys they just come, they turn it on, they rock up, and they just get it done, and it's just unbelievable every single time.
And we are probably looking forward to volume 3. I believe
so.
that would be the best way to go about it. But I think there's a bit of organising to do between now and then, and plenty of stories to come.
Plenty of questions in the chat. Will there be another game in Adelaide next year? And quite frankly, we don't know. Not at this early stage. It's probably too early to tell. Hopefully, though, because this was, I reckon, a huge success tonight, and it'd be silly not to do another one.
I think the best thing, guys, is keep tabs on the Marmalade page, because if you're going to find out anything, it's going to be all over the Instagram. It's going to be on the Facebook. You will know. We probably won't find out. We'll find out the same time you guys do, because it'll be all over Marmalade.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how the Elizabeth boys bounce back, and well done to the Lockleys Football Club for taking the chockies tonight.
Well done, boys. Great work.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
Enjoy.
Bye.